quick, and then we will be good to start.
Alrighty.
Doo-doo-doo.
I see it. We are live.
Rad.
See it as well.
Doo-doo-doo. That channel, that is shill, and the two other channels that I shill in. I'm really bad at finding the shill pit in this one. There it is. When Dream Daddy.
Hello, people in the
Hey
chat.
folks, how you doing?
Hello, early chat.
We're just chilling a little bit before we get started.
Chillin' like a Krillin, as the hip kids say.
Rad. Okay. Don't worry, Spencer. I'm planning on completing a route this time. But hey, folks, how you doing?
G'day, mates.
Gonna give a few seconds for folks to come on in and join the stream before we get started. And then we'll just keep on going on to date dads. Unfortunately, Carl cannot join us again tonight because he has family stuff to do. But right now we have Yam, Glass, and myself for tonight.
May or may not have more people later.
In like 12 minutes, we might have more people, maybe. Depends whenever Kriana's stream ends. Hey Johnny, hey Baffledore.
Is Uncle Hot Dad in the game, or just regular Hot Dads?
It might be Uncle Hot Dad. We have to like go down the other routes more to do it. Oh yeah, also, full disclosure, I'm slightly sick right now, so I might not be able to do as intensive voices as before. So, just to let you folks know. But yeah, I think we've waited long enough. I suppose we should get started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good thing we're going for the studious teacher dad then.
Yeah.
As of right now.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Yeah. Alright, so I want to finish Hugo's route today, so we're gonna go down with Hugo right now.
Okay.
Hey.
Hugo it is.
Let's see. Oh, a message popped up. Hey, you know what they say about third dates? They get pretty serious. You might not have time to browse dad book for a while. Are you ready? Yeah, I'm down to keep on going.
I'm down for this path.
Dad tip 84. Treat people better than they treat you. Nice. Dad tip 9. Don't use metal utensils on non-stick frying pans. Good tip.
Very good tip.
Yep. You can fuck someone up if you do that. Gabe, you okay? There it goes. Let's see. Ever since the first night at Char Cutie Pie's, Hugo and I have made a point out of weekly visits to trivia night. Ugh. God. Havarti like it's 1999 has come in first place ever since, despite Provolone 2 lost in New York's continual efforts to dethrone us. I've been able to do a complete overhaul of the interior of my car thanks to Thanks to all of the Phil's Auto Care gift cards we've received. Air fresheners, car chargers, you name it. Amanda's riding in the lap of luxury. Aside from the trivia nights, I don't actually get to see Hugo a lot. The end of the school year is coming up and he seems to be having a lot of trouble dealing with the stress of teaching. I should do something nice for him. Maybe help him take his mind off of screaming teenagers. Books? He likes books. I'd have no idea where to even start with that. He probably reads more books in a month than I've read in the past year. I know he's really into wrestling, but he's been reluctant to talk about it since he showed me his wrestling room. I know he's kind of shy about it, but maybe. Whatever, let's roll the dice. I think I have a plan. Hey, alright folks, looks like we finally have the points tallied and we're ready to announce our winner. You know who else is a winner? Me, because I've finally seen just how beautiful and loving my wife is. Good for you.
Yay, he's happy.
Oh, yay! He turned his life around.
Yeah.
Good job, Quinn.
A few weeks ago, all the regulars staged an intervention for Quizmaster Quinn. We sat down in a circle and told him that we wanted to see him be better and love himself. He agreed to start going to couples therapy with his wife, and last time he told us that they adopted a dog together. Aw. I love you forever, my Quizmaster Queen. I can't tell which version of Quizmaster Quinn I prefer. There were things to like and dislike about both, huh? And the winner is, for the 4th week in a row, Havarti like it's 1999.
Oh.
Hugo and I cheers out our small slices of Camembert, and I go up to accept our gift card, along with an uncomfortably long hug from Quizmaster Quinn. May Havarti like it's 1999's reign be as long and wonderful as my marriage to my beautiful wife.
Ah.
We make our celebratory round of high fives to the rest of the teams and sit down to finish our cheese board, savoring every last bit of burrata with pesto and slices of tomato. Hey, I got a surprise for you. For me? Yeah, and for once it isn't more cheese.
Hey.
Well, if you think you can somehow top that, be my guest. I pull out a book that I've been carefully hiding in one of my pockets and slide it over to Hugo. Oh. Hugo picks out the book and reads the title aloud. Harry Butts Crapper Creeper? I wanted to get you a book, but I figured you probably already own every classical piece of literature, so I thought this would be fun. For when you're pooping. Hugo laughs.
Wow.
You should flip through it. Hugo looks up at me and raises an eyebrow. After flipping through a couple of pages, he finally comes across a small gift I strategically hid inside.
Ah.
You're kidding me. Hugo looks around, worried that he made a scene. He leans in.
Ah.
You're kidding me. Hugo pulls out the wrestling tickets I hid inside the Crapper Keeper.
Oh, yay!
This is to the World Federation of Wrestling's Power Slam series. You've been working so hard lately. I thought you'd like 'em. Like 'em? I love this. Thank you. But wait, there's 2? Yeah, figure we could go together.
Huh?
You'd go with me? Heck yeah! I need you to explain the finer points of wrestling to me, though. Hugo gets up, walks around the table, and effortlessly picks me up in a big bear hug. Has he been this strong the whole time?
Oh my god.
Thank you. I let out a little squeak to sort of say, you're welcome.
He's so sweet, man. I love him.
Oh, he's wearing like a wrestling fan t-shirt right now. It's adorable.
Aw, look at those jeans.
It's the night of the Power Slam. Hugo shows up at my doorstep in a loud, oversized wrestling tee. He's a little blushy and extremely cute. We drive about an hour to another city for the big event. Hugo spends the entire ride teaching me the basics of wrestling and the terminology I need to know. So, it's fake, right?
Oh.
Well, yes and no. While wrestling's the act of hurting another wrestler is all fake, the work requires remarkable athleticism and oftentimes results in actual injury. Those people are getting hurt, sure, but not in the way we're led to believe. Historically, wrestling as we know it today was created by carnival workers to fix gambling, and the people who actually believed it to be real would bet on those matches were called marks. Now we know it's technically fake, but still choose to suspend our disbelief makes us smart marks. So, I should be watching this for the acrobatics.
Hmm?
And the tension, and the drama, and even the storylines. I think that anything or anyone can tell a good story. You just have to look for the story. Even something like what we're about to experience will tell a phenomenal, sometimes understated story despite a ridiculous premise. Wow.
Hmm?
What? I just really wouldn't have pegged you for a huge wrestling fan. Nobody does. I get it. I'm the button-down teacher type. I like poetry and art history. I write dissertations on heavy tomes by Russian authors for fun. But I like wrestling. It's a big part of who I am, but because it's considered kind of lowbrow, I feel like I can't share with anybody because they'll make fun of me. Till now? Hugo smiles to himself.
Hey.
Till now.
Hey.
Hugo and I enter the stadium and are directed to the upper level. After grabbing some snacks, we make our way up to the set of stairs. The further up we go, the more my heart sinks. I thought we had gotten good seats, but by this point the ring looks like it's a postage stamp. We finally settle into our spots and wait for the match to start. I'm sorry, I thought I got us tickets for the lower level. I look over to Hugo, who apparently didn't even hear me. He's vibrating with excitement.
Oh.
This is so cool. Guess he doesn't mind.
It's like a kid in a candy store, man.
Yeah. Guess he doesn't mind. I have to admit, I've been too embarrassed to come to one of these since I was a kid. What's there to be embarrassed about? Everybody here loves wrestling. Plus, who are we going to even see that we know? We're like an hour out of Maple Bay.
Ah.
Guess you're right. So, what we have to look forward to tonight?
Oh.
Oh man, the lineup's stacked. All the matches are going to be great, but the one I'm looking forward to is the Eastern Dragons match. The Eastern Dragon? Yeah, he used to wrestle as Pablo Escobar, but I guess he eventually had to change it.
Hmm.
Wrestler names are weird. He's actually an Iranian guy from Utah. Oh, so that's where your shirt's from. Yep, I've been following this guy since his debut in an indie wrestling league, and it's been amazing to see him rise through the ranks and into the professionals. Who's he up against? The corporate shill, technique-wise. I don't think he's that good of a wrestler, and I don't even think the fans like him. Certainly an interesting character, though.
Yes.
The stadium lights dim, and the crowd starts screaming. Butt rock blasts through the sound system, and some pyrotechnics set off around the ring. Ladies and gentlemen of the sold-out crowd in Mill Creek, Massachusetts, who's ready to power slam? Hugo and I scream.
Woo!
We watch two wrestlers, the Southern Dandy and Johnny Snowman, walk out to even more butt rock. The Southern Dandy mixes and drinks a mint julep in the ring before the match. The crowd eats it up.
Hmm?
The Southern Dandy is from Maine. Is Johnny Snowman not from the North Pole?
Oh.
He's from Georgia, actually. After a long match, Johnny Snowman, who's dressed up like a muscular elf, does what Hugo calls a German suplex on the Southern Dandy. What did I just watch? I don't know what's happening to this, but it's amazing. Kill him, Johnny!
Murder him!
Not the first one. I like the second and third one a lot,
Not the
though.
first one. I don't know about the third one.
Kill him!
See, the only thing...
Kill him sounds funny, but
The only thing with me, like with this, is that in wrestling crowds, it's actually encouraged you say a bunch of crazy bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, just because I don't want to have to repeat this thing, I will save just in case we fuck up royally. Just because I don't want to repeat this en route. Sorry, Chad, if you don't like that, but it's just to be safe, so you guys don't have to watch us repeat ourselves forever. Yeah, I'm gonna go with, kill him, Johnny!
Yeah!
kill him.
Elbow the heck out of him! Johnny, show that Southern Dandy some North Pole manners!
I mean, that's what I'd say.
Johnny Snowman does indeed elbow the heck out of him. That's gotta hurt. Oh god, is he okay?
Oh.
Wrestling's a sport of communication. All these guys train together to not only know how to perform moves, but how to respond to them. It allows them to look like they're being hurt, but only kind of hurt. The crowd cheers as Johnny Snowman pins the Southern Dandy and is announced as the winner. Next match features a wrestler named Generation Y2K, who comes out looking like a hipster barista. He takes selfies with fans on the way up to the ring, and pauses after every one to post it on Instagram. It's really playing up the millennial thing, huh? He's sort of the boogeyman to old-timer wrestling fans. His opponent, the old-timer, walks out. Oh. The crowd seems to be divided in who they are rooting for. The old timer pulls out some pretty sweet moves after he takes out a walking cane from under the stage and beats Generation Y2K over the head with it. Oh,
Oh no.
up against the ropes, Generation Y2K blinds the old timer with the flash on his camera phone and is able to pin him to win the match. He takes a celebratory selfie with his unconscious opponent. During a break, Hugo and I leave to get refills from the concession stands. We wind our way through the clusters of wrestling fans to get to the line. So, what do you think so far? It's just okay. It's actually pretty cool. I'm glad I'm here with you. I want to say I'm glad I'm here with you. You guys think that's cool?
Yeah.
Just gonna do a quick save. I doubt this is the wrong decision, but you know, beer.
I feel like just none of these are particularly bad in
Yeah.
any.
I think the first one's kind
Like
of
the
bad,
first
but
one. First one's
Yeah.
kind of bad, but at least it's not
Yeah.
mean.
wrestling is cool. I really like seeing you so enthusiastic. It's don't say hot. Don't say hot. Cool. Oh, he loved that. You know, I'm kind of surprised. I was sort of expecting the crowd to just be a bunch of aggressive, sweaty older guys, but so diverse. I've even seen a bunch of families with their kids. Everyone looks so happy to be here.
Ah.
Oh yeah, that's how I got into wrestling. When I was a kid, my dad used to take me and my brothers to matches all the time. There's one gaggle of kids loitering around a corner that are exceptionally loud, even over the din of the stadium. Looking closer, I can't help but feel like these kids seem familiar. Oh God, I know these kids. They're Hugo's students.
Oh no.
So.
Uh-oh.
Guess what, everyone? Piff has arrived.
Oh, Piff!
Hello.
Hey, Piff. Keep on talking real quick. For no technical reason. Don't worry about it.
Okay, as long as it's not for sound balancing purposes, I will keep talking.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Keep on
Yeah,
talking.
no, it's great. How are the dads doing? So far, I'm hearing Hugo,
Yep.
which is man, I couldn't ask for a better dad than Hugo.
Okay. You're good for non-sound balancing reasons.
Oh, cool.
We are currently on a wrestling date with Hugo. It's going pretty well.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So don't turn around when I tell you this, but some of your students are here. Hugo immediately tenses up. Oh my God, I can't let them see me here. They'll never listen to me ever again. I position myself between the kids and Hugo, hoping I can act as a human shield. I glance over the group of children again. I can recognize that Colin kid. He kicks one of his friends in the shin and laughs. Man, that Colin kid is a piece of work. Colin? If he sees me here, he'll never let it go. He's a master manipulator. We have to get back to the relative safety of our seats. What's the plan? This is the sneaky mission, create a diversion. Just walk back to your seats.
Hmm.
Oh, I do love stealth.
Yeah, stealth is real good. We might get some...
Dun, 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 dun,
Yep.
dun, 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 dun.
I feel like diversion it would not work.
Yeah. Last time we tried to make a diversion, it didn't end too well.
Yeah.
I
I don't know which one would be a good one. All of these have the potential of going badly.
think we just...
It's true.
I kind of want to do sneaking mission. What do you guys think?
It sounds really
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, sneaking mission at least sounds like a fun way to
Dun,
do
dun,
things.
dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
We gotta be sneaky if we're gonna get back in that ring unscathed. How quiet are you? I've gotten pretty good at sneaking up on students who are texting under their desk during class, so I'd be pretty quiet if need be. Perfect. We just need to find some cover to hide behind as we navigate back to our seats. Where to? Hide behind the merchandise rack, duck under the snack counter. Quick, get inside my shirt! I really like that one. I want to do that one first. I'm gonna save just in case it botches, but you know.
It probably botches, but that is hilarious.
Yeah.
I want to see where that
Yeah.
goes so bad.
What? There's no time to explain. Just trust me. Oh, he loved that. That was a good picture. I lift up my shirt and pull it down over Hugo, his body flush against my chest. I start shuffling us towards the door. A few people stare at us, but nobody can tell it's Hugo. It is.
I mean, yeah.
Hey, it worked.
It worked!
At this point, Hugo is nestled gently against me. It's actually kind of nice.
Oh my
Once we get close to the ring, he shimmies out of my shirt.
Hey.
Well, it worked, somehow. Hugo and I sit down and breathe a huge sigh of relief. Phew, that was close. Now we can hide out for the rest of the night and enjoy ourselves in the comfort of anonymity within a large crowd. The lights dim
I
again.
hate that word
Yeah.
too. It's so hard to say.
This is the match we've been waiting for. The corporate shill walks out to elevator music. He's wearing a three-piece suit and sunglasses. Once he gets to the ring, he takes off his sunglasses and rips his sleeves off of his suit jacket, flexing his arms for the crowd. One of the people from his entourage produces a graph chart and set it up in the center of the ring. The corporate shill grabs a microphone. I got a message for the Eastern Dragon. If you refer to the graph in the center of the ring, you'll see a quarterly projection of how much I'm about to kick your ass.
Wow.
The whole crowd erupts. Now, if you'll direct your attention to the Jumbotron, we look up at the PowerPoint presentation to see presentation titled Kicking the Eastern Dragon's Ass, Key Performance Indicators. The corporate shill takes a laser pointer and gives a lengthy presentation on just how and why he'll defeat the Eastern Dragon. He showcases several well-utilized clip art graphics. That was informative. The lights dim again and pan flute music plays. I think it's pan flute. I'm actually not sure if I know what a pan flute sounds like. The Eastern Dragon walks out to cheers from the crowd. Aren't pan flutes from Central America thing? Hugo shrugs. Wrestling.
Wrestling.
The Eastern Dragon stands outside the ring and grabs a microphone. Corporate shill, it's nice to see you again. More cheers from the crowd. That was a good presentation. The clip art was a very nice touch. He points to the corporate shill menacingly. I'm looking forward to a nice and exciting match. He doesn't really know what to do here. He's not the best at trash talk, but I promise he's one of the most talented wrestlers you'll ever see. The match starts. It's just as exciting as Hugo had hyped it up to be. The Eastern Dragon performs some ridiculous aerial stunts that make me concerned for his safety. He does what Hugo calls a moonsault from the top of a rope onto the corporate shill. The air in the stadium is electric as these two athletes lock arms and try to demolish one another. I can't help but get into it. The corporate shill pile drives the Eastern Dragon, who looks passed out in the center of the ring. He climbs up to the top rope and motions to the cheering crowd. Oh no, he's about to do his finishing move, the corporate ladder. The corporate shill poses to the top of the ropes. The Eastern Dragon still isn't moving. Could this be the end of his young career? Get up, Eastern Dragon! You can do it, Eastern Dragon! The corporate shill launches off from the top of the rope in a huge arc. He brings his elbow down to the Eastern Dragon with the full force of a Fortune 500 company putting local vendors out of business. The corporate shill pins the Eastern Dragon and the match ends. Hugo sinks into his chair. Man, he should have won that. I sit down with Hugo. What a match. It was amazing. I think I'm a fan of wrestling now. He sort of me and our eyes catch. I'm glad. The event goes on and we have a little downtime for our next match. We decided to just relax in our seats to avoid the middle schoolers. It's unlikely that they will ever notice us in the upper level nosebleeds. I look up at the Jumbotron. Oh hey, they're doing a kiss cam thing. It zooms in on a bunch of cute It zooms in on a bunch of cute couples who all do a quick smooch to Rash's cheers from the crowd. Aw, that's so nice. And then it zooms in on Hugo and I! What? What? What do I do here? I love
how it's in all caps.
I look over to Hugo and see the same mortified expression on his face. The entire crowd is chanting and neither of us know what to do. Give the crowd what they want, protect Hugo's identity, or try to ignore it. I don't want to try to ignore it.
Oh gosh.
This is certainly...
These middle schoolers are gonna see this. I just realized that.
Oh no, what do we do?
I think in protecting his identity is important, but how?
I want to kiss him.
I mean, we have a perfect opportunity to kiss him.
Yeah.
I want to kiss him.
We want to save and kiss.
Yeah, I just saved, so we can do it just in case that fucks shit
Well,
up.
let's get some.
Yep. You down?
Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
Give the crowd what they want. I slowly lean in, awkwardly tilting my head. Cheers from the crowd erupt all around me. I look back up Jumbotron and see a couple behind us making out with full force. Oh. Oh, he loved that. Hugo and I turn beet red and slink back into our chairs. So much for laying low, I guess. The rest of the match thankfully goes off without incident. Hugo and I eventually laugh off the kiss cam and get back into the wrestling. After the show ends, he convinces me to hang back and let the rest of the crowd exit so that we wouldn't risk running into Colin and his awful group of friends. By the time Hugo and I walk back to his car, most of the wrestling fans have cleared out. Parking lot is surprisingly empty, save for a beat-up car parked a few spots down from us. We rarely keep an eye out for any stray middle schoolers as we hang out by my car. Man, that was an experience.
Ah.
Right? It's the only thing to watch it on TV. It's one thing to watch it on TV, but to be there in person, it's just, wow. I can actually say from experience, wrestling matches in person are fucking amazing compared to being in TV. Because, like, you get the full vibrations from the crowd and shit. It's awesome.
I believe you.
Yeah. And also, you don't have to hear the announcers. It's great. Thank you again. I would have never gotten to experience this if it weren't for you. It's just me and Hugo in front of the car, in an empty parking lot. I look down. Kinda funny. About the kiss cam, huh? Yeah, it was super funny. Neither of us are smiling. Look into each other's eyes and I can feel warmth radiating from my cheeks. We stare at each other just for a little bit too long. Hey, cool shirt! I turn around and see a guy in a hoodie and a basketball shorts walking up to us, duffel bag over his shoulder. Haven't seen one of those in years.
Whoa.
Oh my god. Yeah. I got it from trade with this guy from streetsmarks.net. I love that website. Someone always posts these awesome, super detailed breakdowns of matches in the indie circuit. Have you seen those? Names like, J something. JDS Slaminger? Yeah, that's him. Those are my write-ups. You're JDS Slaminger? You're kidding. Oh man, I'm such a huge fan of your work. It's so nice to meet you. The man vigorously shakes Hugo's hands.
Ah.
I'm honored. Aw man, I wish I could stay in chat. I have so many questions, but I'll PM you on the forums if you ever want to talk shop. Absolutely. The man starts walking away. Hugo coughs nervously to get his attention again. Is there any chance you could sign my shirt?
It's the guy!
Guy turns around and beams. Sure thing! Wait. It's all finally clicks into place for me. You're the Eastern Dragon! I love your work! Thank you, man. Eastern Dragon signs Hugo's shirt and waves goodbye and walks to his car. I stand there with my mouth open the entire time. That was the Eastern Dragon.
Oh.
He likes my work. Dude, you're like friends with the Eastern Dragon now. He's gonna PM me. Hugo and I high five. He's so excited he's shaking. Mr. Vega? Oh man. Colin and his cronies pop out of nowhere. Oh no, here we go.
Huh?
Colin, nice to see your friends all the way out here. What are you doing here? I don't see a library anywhere near us. I was watching the Power Slam series with my friend. Huh! Mr. Vega likes wrestling? What a fart knocker. Actually, that's pretty cool. Shut up, dickweed. Nah, man, that's actually rad as hell. Who are you just talking to? Probably one of your stupid book nerd friends. Actually, he was talking to his good buddy, the Eastern Dragon. All Colin's friends gasp. Guys, come on, he's lying. There's no way the Eastern Dragon would hang out with these losers. Oh yeah? How did I get his autograph then? Colin's friends lose their minds, screaming their heads off. Colin is red with anger. See you in class, bitch.
Yeah!
Oh, Hugo's the fucking best. You can't say that. Who's gonna believe you? You're gonna
I was gonna believe you, yeah!
Hugo and I hop into the car to the tune of more children screaming. We laugh all the way home. Oh, God. Hugo and I descend the stairs of his home into his wrestling man cave, where we both crack a beer. We're both winding down after an exciting evening. So, if you were a wrestler, what would your persona be? Hugo answers immediately.
Oh.
J.D. Slaminger, my forum name. I gotta represent my literary roots. My costume would be a tweed coat. My finishing would be a catcher in the eye, where I poke my opponent's eyes out and call them a phony. Wow. I've given it a lot of thought. What about you? I would be Bomb Clancy, Mario Brutali, or Dad.
Ooh.
I really like just Dad.
Yeah, me too.
I would love to lean to. I'm concerned only because it's simplistic. That you might also have a simplistic reasoning for afterwards, and you might not like that. But I love that.
Yeah. I'll save just in case. Since we're on the last date, I want to just be safe with the saves and stuff, so you know.
Right.
Yeah. Dad. I don't even wrestle. I just throw dad puns at the opponent until they submit. Nice to meet you, Hungry. I'm Dad, you know? I'm just now realizing that I don't know any actual wrestling moves. You know, I could teach you some. I smirk. I'm game. Hugo and I square up in the center of the room, ready to go at it.
Oh.
I'll go easy on you. On Dad? Absolutely not. And before I know it, I'm on the floor. Hugo wraps his legs around me and squeezes. I can't move.
Hey.
This is a figure 4-leg block. If I were to apply full force right now, you'd be in extreme pain. He effortlessly twists around again and grabs my arm. Good lord, he's strong. Any movement from my end is useless. And this is an armbar. You're pretty good.
Oh.
You can tap out any time you like. Not a chance. Hugo flips around one last time on top of me, hooks his arm under my leg, and presses his body down on my chest. And this is me pinning you. Our faces are inches apart right now. I can't tell if I'm breathing heavily because of the physical activity or because of something else. Go for it or tap out, you coward. We're going for it. I don't care. We're going for it.
We're going for it, yeah.
I lean forward and kiss Hugo, who seems just as surprised as I am. We finally did it!
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
I pull back, a little embarrassed, but he kisses me again. He slowly releases his submission hold on me and cradles my face in his hands. He presses his forehead against mine and we laugh. Guess we both win. Guess so. I'll pull him back in for another kiss. You have any more moves to show me?
Oh.
I think I might have a few. Date complete!
Nice.
Can we get S rank again?
Let's see.
Better. I think we
Yep, we
killed
sure
it.
as fuck got an S
I'm
rank.
JK rolling with the light.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking yeah.
We got pretty good grill.
Look at that sneak
Yeah,
bar.
that's
Wow.
maxed out right there.
We really channeled our solid
Yeah.
snake, huh?
Sneaking mission. Complete!
We did a pretty good sneak.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I need fucking drinking my tea after that. Ooh, ow, fuck. That hurt. Ooh.
That was a really good stealth.
Yeah.
Dad.
Oh, hi, Civ. Civ's in the chat.
Hey, Sif.
Hi, Save.
Siv, you missed the cute gay dance.
Phew. I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. And that's her car in the driveway. Okay. Gotta act natural. Be cool, Bulso. Be cool. You know, I'm forgetting we named our dad Bulso.
I never forgot. I love it.
Amanda walks through the door with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start. Something fishy? Rats. What? No! You asked too many questions. Sorry, sweetie. It's the feds. I like that last one a lot.
Sorry, sweetie, it's the
Yeah.
feds.
Last time I made a joke about the feds is my favorite line in the entire game so far, so I kind of want to go with that one.
I'm going with the feds.
Yeah.
That life of crime is finally catching up to you. I tried to send them in a different direction, but even I'm no match for the power of funding of the US government. Well, if they think they're gonna take me alive, they got another thing coming. I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you. Yeah, I can tell. You're very bad at lying. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen? Father, it would fill my heart with glee. I lead Amanda over to the kitchen table where a present lies covered under a tablecloth. It's nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but... Oh, Dad, you... I dramatically whip the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops. No way. I figure you probably won't be able to get a cable in the dorm, so I thought it might be nice to take a piece of home with you. A DVD box set of Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers? That's all 19 seasons! And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show.
Actual ghosts.
Dad, I love this. Thank you. She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pigskin or something? Totally. I follow Amanda to the back door. Oh, it's all the dads!
The dads.
And Joseph.
What?
Oh.
And,
Don't worry about it.
Hugo's wearing his wrestling shirt.
Whoa! Yay!
Yeah.
What? You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. So, consider this your graduation party. Surprise! Dad, everyone's here. Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you. Is that a mac and cheese bar? Sure is. Fully customizable, down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake, the good kind with the crunchies in the middle.
Nice.
Ooh.
I don't know what to say. Don't say anything. Let's go have fun with your pals, alright? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I should make the rounds and make sure everybody's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese. Bulso! Quizmaster! Hey, who's ready for a crazy graduation party? You, don't have to be on right now, Quinn. It's just a party. What do you mean? It's the, You know what? Keep that energy. Hold it close. You deserve it. Just like me and my loving wife deserve happiness, right? You know it. Bulso! Brian, you made it! Huh, I don't pass up on a good Mac. What do you think of the party? It's not bad. Just not bad? Yeah, that's not bad. Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Daisy trots up. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hey, Brian's daughter. See? See how that feels? This is a really great party. Thank you so much for inviting us. You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over. Hey, bro! Bro! This is a real rager, taking our older age into consideration. I'm trying to be in the bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't let me get too wild. Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye on your fruit punch intake. You know, really grab our bros again. To the gyms again sometime soon, huh? I feel bad because we actually haven't hung out with Craig that much. Sure thing, dude. Briar and Hazel peek out from behind Craig. Oh shit, it's Craig's other daughters.
Oh,
Oh, is this the first time seeing
Yeah.
them?
I've never seen them
Oh,
before.
pretty cute.
Oh, they're cute.
Yeah, they're pretty darn cute. They look pretty, all of them look pretty much exactly like their father. They
Yeah.
are clones of their father.
Hi, little ones. Hello. Hiya. Thank you for all the ice cream cake. Wait, girls, how much of that did you eat? Briar ate 4 pieces. Ask any witnesses. No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 pieces. I want to pin it on, and wants to pin it on me because we look alike. I have your face. Nobody will ever believe you. Oh boy. I'll let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's hang out soon, yeah? Totally. Well, Amanda, congrats for us. Looks like you, Joseph. Looks like you've settled with this neighborhood quite nicely. Yep, couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully we'll see you more at the church events. We got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year. Sure thing, Joseph. And maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime. Sure, Joseph. That'd be great. Well, see you later. Hey. Hey.
The voice you gave him is so fucking creepy.
Yeah. Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table. Good stuff. Yep. See you later. Hey, man. Matt. Let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I have some fresh batch of Right Said banana bread ready for her. Thank you. I know she'll love that. What a splendid garden party. My deepest thanks for extending an invitation to my son and I. This icebox cake is divine. Yeah, thanks, dude. Good cake. Thanks for coming by. Hey. I turn to see Ernest, looking like he has something to say. Hey, Ernest. Thanks for being nice to my dad. Whoa. People are really mean to him sometimes. I mean, I guess I am too. But, he seems happy when you're around, so, that's cool. Well, geez, Ernest, I don't know what to say. You know, I think people got you pegged wrong. You got a soft side. You tell anyone about this, or that you saw me weeping in the theater, I'm going to set your trash can on fire. There it is. Also, you don't know me. Before I can respond, Ernest walks away. So I'm assuming the more further down we went down with the various states, probably get more dialogue here.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I think when we pick the final dad, we'll do more of dates in between and whatnot.
Yeah.
As the party starts to wind down, unless there's a new game plus, which will keep that dialogue, that'll be pretty rad, actually. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat on our back porch step. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Killer party, Pops. What can I say? I was inspired. So, I also have something for you. For me? Why? I'll have to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but growing up wasn't easy, but it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life where you were my only friend. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this, and I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you. Don't cry. Don't cry. I swear to God, Bulso, if you cry again. You're the best, Dad. I love you. And I'm crying! Anyway, there's enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time! Amanda hands me a tiny wrap package. I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. It's us. Kinda shocked all of our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I fear we need at least one together before I leave. Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. Such a talented, intelligent young woman, and I'm so excited to see what your future holds for you. Knock 'em dead, kid. Always do. Amanda and I share a hug. This is the only beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road. Memories for us to make and stuff to break, right? Oh, I'm gonna break so much stuff intentionally and unintentionally. You're probably gonna have to pay for most of it. We just got the world's best dad achievement.
Yay!
Yay!
I get the feeling that if, like, we had made bad decisions involving Amanda's crisis, we wouldn't have gotten there.
Yeah. It would be my honor. Amanda hops up. Looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you. I glance over to the backyard where Hugo is sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me. I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmas are gonna go get ice cream. Love ya, Pops. Amanda runs off to join her friends.
Oh, did she make up with her friends?
I think she made new friends.
Well, she just said she was going with the Emmas.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Huh, guess she did.
Hmm.
I take a seat next to Hugo and as the last guests make their way out of the party. Cool shirt.
Hey.
Thanks. Reminds me of a special night. So, secret's out, huh? Hugo likes wrestling. You know, I was really nervous to come here dressed like this, but everybody in the neighborhood, they were nothing but accepting of me and my hobbies. It turns out that Greg's a huge fan too. That does not surprise me at all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that doesn't surprise me with Craig.
And Colin told everybody at school that I'm into wrestling, but it actually backfired on him. The kids have a weird sort of respect for me now. A few of them even asked me to be the sponsor for their wrestling club. Not the Olympic wrestling. The wrestling that I like. I actually like both, but there's an important distinction. I think you know which one I'm talking about. See? Just goes to show that there's nothing wrong with being open about what you like. I agree. As long as I'm being open, I'm also a huge fan of very handsome dads who throw great parties for their kids and love a good word jumble. I blush. I'm a big fan of... Quick, think of something clever. Hugo's? This Hugo specifically. Hugo laughs.
Oh.
He drapes an arm around my shoulders and pulls me closer. He plants a soft kiss on my forehead. I'm happy here. Me too. Hugo and I watch the sun dip below the horizon together. Hey, you know maybe later you could show me some new wrestling moves? Bulso, how about I show you my pump handle pile driver? I can't help but giggle. What's that? You'll see. It's a sex joke! Ha 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 ha!
Uh-huh.
Oh, and credits! We did it!
We did it!
Yay!
We did it!
I love this game. This game's great.
This game is really fun.
I'm really looking forward to checking out the other routes, because this game's super fucking charming.
Yeah. I think we picked a good first
Yeah.
dad.
Yeah.
And we also seem to have gotten a happy ending with the dad, which I'm very pleased about, 'cause sometimes dating sims are really rough when it comes to
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That was a good time. Special shoutouts to the entire team that made this game. These are a bunch of real talented folks. Hope they make more stuff soon. Claps!
So who are we going for next?
I actually think
Robert.
we could do Robert.
Robert?
Yeah, I was also thinking we could put up a straw poll, asking what folks.
Oh, we could.
Yeah, asking what the chat wants next. And I was thinking like, we could probably like go like, first a pick from ours, then a pick from chat, then a pick from ours, like that. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I think that'd be fun. So, I'll actually make that straw poll right now.
Alright, chat. Get ready.
Robert or Damien is also my vote, so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's also Vampire Man.
Who's adorable.
He is quite good. He has many butterflies.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's super cute. I like him a lot. Who do we date next? Let's see.
Man, I love that Hugo just called a kid a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. On here I
He's
have.
way cooler than he gives himself credit for.
Yeah.
Than he allows himself for.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see, on here I have Robert, Damien, Joseph, Brian, Matt, and Craig. Am I forgetting anybody?
Oh, that's cute. Look, we got a picture.
Yeah, it's super
Aw. Amanda kind of looks gremlin-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, but,
I think that's everyone.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that's everyone. I don't think I forgot anybody. I'll create the poll. Alright, and I will share the link.
There's 7 dads, right? So there should be 6.
Yep.
There you go.
Alright, here is a poll. Vote on who we're gonna date next.
Nobody picked Joseph. That's not a challenge.
Yeah.
Actually, don't.
The only thing I'm like, the only reason I'm like, maybe Joseph, is just so our last experience in the game isn't Joseph.
I kind of, We should do him second last.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Because I am kind of curious.
Yeah. I get the feeling it's weird and culty.
Yeah.
I actually get the feeling that it's like this weird, like, social society thing that, like, at a Yale club.
Yeah. Alright, I'll give the poll a few more minutes before we decide, but what'd you guys think of the game so far?
I really liked it. I also like that it's on the shorter side.
Yeah, that's very nice. Makes it much easier for multiple playthroughs.
Yeah, because you generally want to have multiple playthroughs with this kind of a game,
Yeah.
but there would, if it had so much dialogue, it'd be kind of hard to kind of pull yourself through
Yeah.
that.
This game has really, like, charming and witty dialogues, really appreciate, and I think that really helps that the fact that it's not super long really helps that. Because the punches keep on coming, and they hit hard each time. It's great.
Yeah.
Mm.
Alright, let's see.
I also like that Amanda is a character and not an accessory.
Yeah, that's very
like
nice.
You feel like her dad and you care about her, so that's cool.
Oh, we got a pinup of Hugo.
Ooh.
That's... oh, that's great.
Wow.
Sexy dad. That's really saucy.
I'd say it's cheesy.
Dad joke.
I did it. I graduated into good dad.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, but let's see what we have here. It looks like it is a tie between Robert and Damien, so I'm gonna actually flip a coin. Actually, I don't have a coin on me. Piff! Coin!
Oh, my lucky unlucky coin.
Yeah, heads Robert, tails Damien.
Alright. And it is heads.
Alright, Robert.
Robert it is.
Robert it is.
Cool. Alright, what happens if we click... Oh, we can totally just keep on going by, like, gaining more dad love if we just go by, if we go back down to our thing, the dad book.
Yeah.
Oh, before the
Yeah.
the final.
And we might
date?
see, like, what happens if, like, the, like, with more routes gone down, like, the changes and shit.
Mhm.
I really like that. I kind of dig doing that instead, you know?
Yeah, we can do that. I mean, it's up to you in the end.
Yeah. I like that plan. How about, is chat cool with that plan, though?
Chat. Chat, tell us.
1, I agree.
Yep.
2, ye.
Yeah.
3, I agree.
Mm.
Yeah, everybody says down? Okay, cool.
Yeah, it looks like they're alright.
Alright, loading up dad book.
Bulso will date all the dads.
Yeah, as we should.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see.
It is by law.
Just checking. Alright, it's cool. Hugo's back at 2 hearts. So, we're going to Robert now. Our date with Robert went really well last time. I mean, he's a little, rough. Not a little, a lot.
That's the appeal.
Yeah.
His ruggedness.
Yeah.
He's the bad boy option.
Yeah. Alright, going on a date with him.
He's more hilarious to me than bad.
Yeah.
He is a man who tries to be the bad boy.
Yeah.
Well, like, he is, but it's to an extent where it's funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I had a lot of fun with Robert last time we hung out, but I'm beginning to wonder if he's dodging me. I tried messaging him a few times, and Dadbook says he hasn't even read them. Haven't even seen him come out of his house, actually. I said I'd send him one last message, figuring that this will produce the same result. Hey man, don't know where you've been, but we should grab a drink soon. I'll walk away from my computer, because at this point I know he's not messaging me back anytime soon. I linger in the kitchen. I'm all caught up on work. The house is relatively clean. Maybe I should do something nice for Amanda. Ah, I'll bake her favorite pie. I root through the pantry and pull out all the ingredients. This is an old family recipe that I used to make with my grandmother when I was a kid. I lost the actual recipe card a long time ago, but I think I'll be able to remember how to bake it. I start mixing the ingredients together for the crust until I get a nice dough. I throw some cherries into the saucepan to make the filling. Normally I don't like to multitask in the kitchen, but this cherry pie is a piece of cake. Pie? It's a piece of pie. I'm making a pie. Oh man, I can never remember what temperature you're supposed to set the oven at. I'm pretty sure it's 375, but I could be wrong. Who am I kidding? I'm never wrong when it comes to this pie. My special twist on my grandma's recipe includes a secret ingredient not even Amanda knows about. It really makes the cherries extra flavorful. God, I can't remember what that secret ingredient is. More cherries, salt, or almond extract.
That's not salt.
Well,
Why would it be salt?
salt can go good with cherries, with the sweet.
Salt can bring out the sweetness of certain things if used right.
Yeah, just not... A light sprinkling is all you need.
I guess I've outed myself as not a baker.
More cherries would overfill the
say.
pie.
Yeah, I would have said almond extract.
Almond extract is interesting. I'm not even sure exactly how that would work, but that does sound like a secret ingredient.
It does. I would...
Does indeed.
I personally, as someone who cooks frequently, would go with salt, but I'm actually kind of interested to see what happens when we pick almond extract. What does the Council of Dads think?
Well, that's what I would have went with.
Go with almond extract from me, Bob.
Okay. Who's Bob?
I want to be the saltiness to the sweetness of the rest of the group and say salt.
I believe the majority is leaning towards almond extract.
Civ also says almond.
Alright. Oh,
Seems like
it's almond extract. Duh. Oops, I accidentally poured a little too much in. Way too much in. I'm sure it's fine.
It's not fine.
Baking...
That's not fine.
that is not fine.
Baking is an art, and some of the most beautiful art is made from mistakes. Not in baking, though.
No, baking is like one of the few things that's very scientific and exact.
Yeah. I finally get the pie in the oven. How long am I supposed to leave it in there for? 15 minutes? I'll just wing it. Man, it's gonna be so excited. That kid loves a good pie. I have a seat at the kitchen table and do word jumbles till Amanda comes home. I can hear the door slam open. Yo, Pops, what smells like pie in here? It's pie, sweetie. Amanda darts over to the oven and looks inside. Yes. Hey, it's not done. Be patient. What's your angle here? What? Pies are an objective-based confection. What are you trying to get out of me? Fine, you caught me. Nothing. I've been leading a double life. I've been leading a double life.
Yeah. Double life. Very much so.
Amanda, I have terrible news for you. I'm actually a pro skateboarder and I'm an aspiring astronaut and bank robber. The lifestyle is calling me back and I must go. One last job. You know how it is. This pie was the only way I knew how to tell you. Well, I appreciate the years we spent together, but a trade-up is a trade-up. Remember me when you're kicking your feet up in Ibiza? Thanks for all the pie. We share a cordial handshake. I wait a few more minutes before taking the pie out of the oven. I set it on a rack to cool and guard it so a man doesn't dig into it before it's ready. Huh. What? Does it look kind of weird to you? Oh, that's just me taking artistic license on what a cherry pie means to me emotionally. I'm just saying this because, you know, it seems like you might have baked this pie incorrectly. And you're currently, right now, trying to pass it off as a good thing. It's art, sweetie. Was it art when you accidentally baked a whole uncracked egg into the center of my 12th birthday cake? Well, Was it art when you tried to make brownies and accidentally created chlorine gas? How in the fuck? That shit is horrible to breathe in. It hurts. Well, that's a bit of an exaggeration. Was it art when you just eat the pie, panda? I cut off a few slices and we sit down to eat. The cherry filling oozes out of the sides and the buttery crust glistens. I watch as Amanda takes a bite. What's wrong? Is it not good? Amanda winces and fans her mouth. No, I just burned the heck out of the roof of my mouth. This pie is amazing. Sorry for doubting you. I breathe a sigh of relief and take a bite. She's right. The pie is pretty incredible, as it always is. I'm really proud of you for making a pie without burning the new house down. I got a few dad tricks up my dad's sleeve. Maybe fathers aren't as bumbling and stupid as the media make us out to be. Maybe we as a society should have a little more respect for fathers as a whole. Dad, your sleeve's on fire. I run to the sink and put myself out. Pride will be my undoing. Amanda and I clean up the kitchen and play a little more living room hoops before she retreats to her room to do homework. I go back to my word jumbles. Hey, this one spells cat. The rest of the evening trickles by. We eat dinner and I help Amanda with one of her scholarship applications. We both start getting ready for bed. I said I'd check Dad book one last time before I climb into bed. So nothing from Robert, huh? Hope he's okay. I turn out the lights and lie down. Hey. Bulso. Hey. Hey, Bulso. Hey, I'm outside. Come outside.
Is he in her foot? Oh my god.
What is that? I was just on the verge of falling asleep. I climb out of bed and try to identify the source of the dinging. My computer screen illuminates the dark room. I walk over to it, ready to turn it off. I notice what's happening on screen. Don't make me honk. I will honk. Get out here.
What kind of shifty business is he gonna have us do?
I look out my window and sure enough, there's Robert leaning up against his pickup truck in my driveway. I open my door and try to figure out what's going on. Hey. Hey? Wanna hang? I was kind of sleeping. That's no fun. Come hang out. I would argue that sleeping is very fun, but I don't have anywhere to be in the morning. Might as well live a little.
Are you 18 years old, Robert?
Sure. Cool. You plan on going out like that? I like that I realize that I am, in fact, not wearing pants. I mean, I don't mind. Right. One sec. I run inside and throw my going out pants, shoes, and jacket. I grab my keys and meet Robert back outside. Ready? Ready. Hop in. I jump into the passenger seat of his old red pickup truck. I have to move a few empty cigarette packets and gas station receipts out of the way before I can sit. Robert silently starts the car and we drive out of the cul-de-sac. You like Tom Waits? Love Tom Waits. Tom who? Hoist that rag, baby! I want to go with Hoist That Rag, baby. I'll be real. I don't know if Robert would like that, but I want to do it. And if we fuck up, we can just try again. I mean,
Yeah, honestly, let's go big or go
Yeah.
home.
hoist that rag, baby. He loved that. I love. Before I can answer, Robert turns on the radio. Yup, that's Tom Waits, alright. He lights a cigarette and cracks the window. We drive together in silence. So, where are we going? I'll point out, inside Robert's pickup truck has little stickers on it. And a hula hoop lady.
Yeah.
Robert doesn't respond. Robert? Oh, I heard you. He still doesn't answer my question. I look out the window and notice that Robert's taking us down the highway. I twiddle my thumbs. I'll be real. If I was in this situation, I would immediately assume that he's going to kill me and then drop my body into a ditch.
Yeah, for real.
Well, whatever I got myself into, looks like I'm in it for the night. I settle into my seat and watch streetlights pass by. I glance over to Robert, who's driving intently. He looks tired, as he always does, but there's something a bit more there that I just can't place. Are you okay? I like your car. Say nothing. I think he would appreciate us saying nothing.
He doesn't like small talk
Yeah.
for the sake of small talk.
What does the rest of the council think?
I do like his car.
He does have a nice car.
I don't. It looks like a shitty pickup. Look at all the shit that's in
There
there.
is a lot of shit in there. There's also tape on the fucking radio.
Yeah, but look at those stickers.
Those are
though.
nice stickers.
Okay, the stickers are nice. Look at everything else.
He has cigarette butts inside the fucking side holder.
Ah, gross. I think you should say nothing.
Yeah, I was gonna go with say nothing for now.
I feel like he'll just tell us what's
Yeah,
up.
he loved that. I wrote what Robert said about
Yeah.
hating small talk and so I had to keep my mouth shut. He notices me staring. Stop looking so nervous. I'm not nervous. I'm a little nervous. Just hang on. We're almost there. Almost where? I have no idea where we are. I think we're moving at a slight incline, but I'm not so sure. We eventually come to a stop. Robert gets out of the car, and I sit for a second. Unsure if he wants me to get out too. What are you waiting for? I hastily exit the car. Robert sits on the bed of his truck and pats the space next to him. I sit down and take in the view. We're on the hill overlooking the city skyline, against the bay. The cool night air rustles some trees near us, and as lights blink in the distance. Off to the side, I can hear an entrance to a dense forest. Man, it's also gorgeous. This is where I come to masturbate.
Uh,
What? I'm kidding. What's wrong with you? This is my little spot where I come to think. It's nice. You can see the whole city from here. Really gives you some perspective. Robert reaches behind him and pulls something out from under his jacket. He glints the moonlight and I suddenly realize what it is. Oh shit, that's a knife! Oh.
Fucking cover.
Please don't stab me! Robert reaches into his pocket and pulls out a small piece of wood. Please don't stab me with that either! Robert takes the knife to the piece of wood and starts carving at it. Oh, I breathe a very audible sigh of release. Robert looks at me sideways. You think I was going to stab you just now? What? No. Hate to break it to you, but I did, in fact, bring you out here to harvest your organs. Laugh or play along.
play along. I think he'd like
play
that.
along.
Play along. Yeah, well, you think you caught me in your trap, but I knew. For years, I've been putting the most vile junk food in my body in preparation for this day. Come at me, friend, and reap what you will. 2 steps ahead of you at all times. That's how I operate. Huh. Nothing gets past you, huh? Howard reaches in his pocket and pulls out a folding knife. He opens and hands to me. I'm gonna warn you. That last guy I had a knife fight with lost 3 fingers because he didn't know the 8 basic rules of knife fighting. You're familiar, correct? I honestly can't tell when you're kidding. I have so many levels of irony deep that I've forgotten what humor is. He and I laugh. Have you ever whittled before? Considering I'm not a grandpa, no. What do you mean by that? Well, I thought you would have a block of wood shipped to you along with your first social security check. Bulso, I'll have you know that I'm whittling, that whittling is a time-honored tradition enjoyed by both young and old alike. That you're dismissing it before you even tried it speaks volumes about your character. However, because I've gotten to know you for some time and have come to think of us as friends, I'm willing to attribute it to ignorance instead of malice. What I'm trying to say is, go get that stick. Our motions to a good-looking stick on the ground, perfect for potential whittling. I pick it up. Most important thing to remember while whittling is to cut with the grain, not against it. If you cut against the grain, the wood is going to splinter. And then the most important thing, safety? No. Getting hurt comes with the territory. Look at my damn hands. Look at his damn hands. They're calloused and covered with little white scars. They are very nice hands. Those are the finest damn wrists I've ever done seen. You'd be a damn good ultimate frisbee player with those fine wrists right there. That was a J-Man joke for you kids. You can make a steak omelet without breaking a few hand eggs. Dad tip 44. Gas cheaper in the suburbs. Oh! Video game! I have to knife that wood, what?
Oh, we got a video game.
Whoa.
Oh, fuck. I'm making a shiv. Eh?
Gonna shank him with it.
That's a good start. What is it? Sharp stick, pencil, knitting needle.
It's crayon.
It's honestly just a sharp
It
stick.
is honestly just a sharp stick. I think he'd appreciate sharp stick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with sharp stick.
Alright.
Careful, don't poke yourself with that. You made a sharp stick!
It's super
Yay.
effective.
Oh, we're making more shit.
Whoa.
Uh-huh. Oh, we made a popsicle stick. Tell me about this one. Popsicle stick, tongue depressor, flat worm. It's a popsicle stick.
I kind of love flatworm.
Flat worm is good.
Hilarious.
I'm willing to go with flat worm if you guys are.
Yeah.
Gross.
Flatworm.
You made a flat worm!
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, there we go. What's the story here? Toothpick, bubble popper, something to make me look tougher. I like the last one a lot.
Yeah, I like the something to make me look tougher.
It's working. I think
Yeah.
you could take me in a fight, probably. You made tough guy accessory. Just gotta keep on carving.
Keep on carving, keep on carving, keep on carving.
What? What's that? Chicken nugget? I don't know. Ouija board planchette? I like chicken nugget. I'll be real.
Yeah.
Chicken nugget is funny.
Please don't eat that. You made Robert uncomfortable.
That's hard to do.
What the fuck's that? Nice form. What's it supposed to be? A self-portrait? Louisiana. It's you.
Hmm.
I kind of like Louisiana.
Louisiana is good. I'm willing to do Louisiana. I mean, come on.
I'm honestly good with any of these.
I think if we said it's you, he'd be like, what the fuck?
Also, I think he does like little jabs, though. I am willing to do Louisiana, though. Just saying, I was carved Louisiana.
That is true. He does like little jabs. He might find that funny.
Maybe. How about... Chat, what do you think?
Chat. The Council of Dads.
What is
can't-
this?
We're gonna phone a friend.
That's my back popping.
It's him. He. Louisiana made me laugh, but it's you. But it's you is my pick. It's you. It's you. Everyone wants to say it's
It's
you.
you, it is.
Yeah. Alright.
You really captured my likeness. I'm impressed. You made Robert, I guess. More carving. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
There's just no telling what we'll make.
Interesting. What do we have here? Chopstick, righty. Chopstick, lefty. Chopstick, ambidextrous. I like that last one a lot.
The last one.
It's a stick. You made a chopstick, ambidextrous. Oh, this one's big.
Ooh.
Oh.
Gotta keep on carving. Come on, carve. There we go. My fucking mouse is stuck. There we go. If you keep this up, you'll be a whittling pro in no time. This is a swan, a duck, or a new friend. Eyes like new friend.
New friend.
He's beautiful. I'm happy for you. You made a new friend.
Yay!
Yay.
They're getting bigger. eh. I'm assuming that I'm supposed to carve things this way.
You don't want to split that wood.
Ooh, we're making a nice little horse.
Whoa.
Man, we're getting good at this, like,
Yeah.
really fast.
Beautiful handiwork. What do you call it? Big old dog, the spirit of Mustang. Sir Horsington the Brave. I like big old dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I think you're taking some artistic license here, but I can respect that. You made a big old dog! When lifting weights, use proper form and full range of motion. Robert and I sit in the silence for a while, carving out our pieces of wood. I think I'm getting the hang of this. It's actually kind of relaxing. I glance over to see what Robert's working on. He's carving a smaller wooden knife? Ah! While I'm distracted, my knife slices into my thumb. My blood gushes all over my little wooden carving. Robert's lost in his carving, doesn't notice me bleeding everywhere. Robert still doesn't notice. Robert, I'm dying! I'm bleeding to death! Robert finally looks over. He reaches into his jacket again. Jesus, what does this guy keep in there? And pulls out a red bandana. He wraps it around my thumb. Hold tight. He hops off the truck, and I can hear him rummaging around in his car. He comes back at the moment with a well-stocked first aid kit. Robert carefully wipes all the blood off of my hand, swipes a bit of antiseptic onto the cut. With surprising gentleness, he places a bit of gauze on the wound and wraps it all up. You okay? Yeah, I'm good. Hands me what's left of the tube of antiseptic. Be sure to keep that cut clean. It's oddly touching and a little sexy? I guess I'm a real whittler now. That you are. Be careful, though. They're attracted to the smell of blood. Wait, what? What's attracted to the smell of blood? Cryptids. Ton of them out here, you know. Cryptids? Like Mothman and stuff? Mothman is bullshit. But yeah, this town's a hotbed for cryptozoological occurrences. Bleh. I've never seen it said like that before.
Robert, you can't get off on calling Mothman bullshit. Come on now.
You're joking. Oh, how I wish I were. I'm a skeptic myself, or at least I thought I was. There are things in these woods that we can't possibly comprehend. I think about my entire time in the city. Aside from occasional stray coyote, I don't think it's too bad. You ever hear of the Dover ghost? I don't think so. Well, let me tell you a story. I was out in the woods here on a weekend camping trip with Betsy. You don't know Betsy. She's a big pit bull, real intimidating. I feel safe around her. First night goes without incident. I get some solitude. Betsy gets to pee wherever she wants. All good stuff. Second day, I get the idea into my head that I can hike deeper into the woods, probably against my better judgment, but hey, we're just having a fun camping trip, right? So me and Betsy start marching in the morning. It's a little late, we set up camp, but it's different this night. Real quiet. I can't hear the birds, the crickets, the squirrels, nothing. Dead silent. Then, it happens. I hear the most unholy growl I've ever heard in my entire life. Right outside my tent. Me and Betsy, we go to investigate. Look around the clearing. Nobody's there. There's this feeling. Not sure if I can quite describe it. I know someone, something, is watching us. Betsy, though, she's scared. Never seen her like that. When she's scared, I know that I should be too. And then I see it, in the distance. A man, but it's something that didn't know what a man was supposed to look like. Made it just looked wrong. Big arms, too long for its body. Black eyes, it just stood there and stared at me. Then, disappeared. I hear one yell from Betsy, and I turn around and check on her, but she's gone. In the thin air. I didn't sleep at all in my tent that night, and I don't think I've slept right since. That's terrible. You're lying! I think he'll like that's terrible. He likes it whenever people play along to his jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, Robert. I'm so sorry. Say as if he listens closely on quiet nights just like tonight. You can hear the howl of the Dover ghost. A howl resonates through the woods. Doesn't sound like a regular howl. It's so guttural. Even from far away, something about it makes my skin crawl. Okay, Robert, real funny. Turn to look at Robert. He's white as a sheet. You're messing with me, right? I was messing with you. Until literally just now. I totally made that camping story up. I strain my eyes to scan the forest line, trying to see where the howl originated. From off in the distance, I see something. It's so far away. I barely can make out the shape. Looks human, but it's dragging something. Do you see that? We should, go. Robert and I slowly back away and get into the truck. He turns off his headlights so we make a slow crawl away back onto the road. I'm too scared to look back. What was that? Dover ghost, I guess. I chuckled nervously. This time he didn't seem like he was messing with me. Or maybe someone illegally dumping garbage on a wildlife preserve? Yeah, the story will tell ourselves. We sit in silence for a little while longer. The fear of whatever was slowly subsiding as we get closer to the city. Thanks for coming out. This was fun. I'm sorry I haven't been in touch. I've just been in the way lately. I had to get out of the house. Had to be around somebody. You doing okay, man? Robert thinks for a second, lights another cigarette. I'm doing a lot of thinking. Hates a long drag. As I get older, I feel more and more I'm just drowning in the sea of regret. I'm so busy chasing after these things that I thought would make me happy that I didn't think about anyone else. All I cared about was myself. I didn't even think. Robert stops and waits. Robert stops. I wait for him to finish his thought, but he just stares at the road. Maybe I'm just built like this. Maybe I do it to myself. Maybe it's my own choice that I'm unhappy as I am. I try to think of something to say. I remember all times in my life when I've been sad. There are a great many of them, but there was always a light at the end of the tunnel. Something I held on to that kept me going. But there's something so resigned about the way Robert's talking. That sucks. I'm glad you told me. Maybe we deserve to be eaten by the Dover ghost.
Not the first one.
Yeah, not the first one.
I think he's I would say he's a genuine person, but I think it's more of just like I think he respects genuine people.
Yeah. I think I'm glad you told me is the right option here.
Yeah, me too.
I think I'm fine with that. I'm glad you told me. I also want to see how the Dover ghost thing goes.
I feel like he's a little bit too serious with his stuff beforehand.
That's true. I just like this whole Dover ghost thing. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, how are you feeling about like the chat telling us what the right answers are? Because some people have been trying to do that.
I have been looking at the right answers, but I am not. I always pay attention to chat. That's how I trained my eyes. So I am
Yeah.
reading you, chat.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
also don't want to persuade any of the other people here who are not.
Yeah, that's why I'm not looking at the chat, 'cause I don't want to know the right answers.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do as well. So
I'm sorry that I'm not like, this is the right answer, guys. You should totally do that if you want the bestest ending.
Yeah.
We're
also
doing,
we
doing a roll
appreciate
of
the
fun.
help. We do appreciate the help, but we kind of want to play it for ourselves as well.
Yeah.
So.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing rule of fun.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna go with I'm glad you told me.
Okay.
Well, it's taking a lot for you to want to tell someone this. You're a mysterious guy, Robert. But you don't have to be. Do you ever wish you were a better father? Think about it for a second. All the time. You can read all the parenting books you want. Nothing will ever prepare you for raising a child. There's so much stuff I regret, or wish that I could have done better. But I don't have the answers. I don't know if anyone does. It's funny. I look at you and your relationship with your daughter, and it seems perfect. It isn't. At least you're there for her. I stare out the window and at the blur of passing trees. I hope I'm a better father to my kid than my dad was to me. What did your dad do? It's more about what he didn't do. He was quiet, stoic. Don't think he ever once told me that he loved me. He cared more about his work than he ever did about me and my mom. Do you hate him? No. I used to, but after I became a parent, I just kind of feel bad for him. He missed out on my whole childhood. When I think about all the happiest moments in my life, they were all with Amanda and Alex, and he just wasn't there. It hurt like hell when I had to leave him to die in that Belarusian prison.
Really?
What? I turn and smile at him. No, he's retired in Florida with my mom. We go there every Christmas. We both break out into laughter. He pats me on the shoulder. We drive the rest of the way in silence, listening to the radio, watching as the bright lights of the city grow bigger. Robert drops me off at my place. So I'm about to close the passenger door. I realize that I still have Robert's pocket knife in my jacket. I pull it off and offer it back to him. You hold on to that. I never know when you might need it. Bye, Robert. Have a safe drive home. Robert smirks and pulls away. He then immediately pulls into his driveway, which is one over from mine. He gets out and waves. I tiptoe into the house, careful not to wake Amanda up. Whoa, where'd you come from? I look around and spot Amanda coming out of the kitchen with a glass of water. I thought you were sleeping. Oh, Robert woke me up to go cryptid hunting. You know the Mothman is bullshit, right? Amanda, Lang, you know what? It's fine. I think about the conversation I had with Robert in the car as Amanda starts walking towards her room. Hey, Amanda. She stops. I love you. It's rude when you say that right, and sincerely at that, but I love you too. Night. I chuckled to myself, then I finally decided to go to bed. This is good. Date complete!
Hooray! We did it!
Hooray!
Also, Rocknia in chat wishes Merry Christmas to everyone.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas to you
Merry
too.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Rachnia.
By the way, we got S rank.
Yay. Nice.
Oh man, look at our blood stat.
Yeah, blood stat's pretty good.
Nice.
It's either pretty good or pretty bad, because if it's full, I think it means we're full on blood.
Oh boy.
So does Robert have a kid?
I think he does.
I'm assuming he does, but he probably
Met them.
wasn't there for a while of their life.
Yeah.
Sounds
Maybe
like.
maybe it's one of those cases where like it's a divorce and he doesn't have custody.
Yeah. Might be. Also, we got a sudden event out of nowhere. It's a beautiful night, and the air smells so fresh, so I decided to take the long way home. I casually strolled through the neighborhood, taking in the sights and sounds of a suburban city with a low crime rate and wide, walkable sidewalks at night. As I approach the bar, I can hear patrons inside cheering. Oh, but the game is on. Wonder if my team is playing tonight. A drop of water hits my head. Now it's a lot of drops of water. It's pouring rain. Maybe I should wait this out inside. I order a beer from the bar and settle in. Turns out that my team isn't playing tonight, but I can certainly enjoy the game regardless. The bar is unusually crowded. The feeling of camaraderie is over a shared love for the game makes me smile. Sports are nice. I'll go over to the corner and spot none other than Mary, sitting alone in the corner, nursing a cocktail. Something about her seems different this time. Now that she's by herself and not hanging off some younger guy, she looks so sad. She looks up and half-heartedly raises her glass to me before staring off in the middle distance. Say hi or keep watching the game. I'm gonna say hi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
wanna
let's see
talk
what's
to
up with
Mary.
Mary.
She's not an ass right now.
Yeah.
Let's say hello.
I had to go say hello. Walked over to the booth. She doesn't look up. The seat taken? She doesn't look up. I take a seat anyway. She finally notices me. Hey, cowboy. You alright? Never better. She hiccups. Guess she's a little far gone. Tears start rolling up in her eyes. Oh. Will you walk a gal home? Walk her home or call her a cab. Let's walk her home.
Yeah, let's walk her out.
Yeah.
I slide out of the booth. Seems like Mary's having some trouble getting up. I reach out a hand to help, but she waves me away. I got it. I got it. She clearly does not got it. You know what? Hang out here for a second. I'll go over to the bartender and pay Mary's tab. Hey, I don't know if you remember me, but I live in Mary's cul-de-sac, and I'm just making sure she gets home safe tonight. I know you. Yeah, it's nothing weird, just... She usually has one of the bar staff walk her home, but I trust you. She doesn't, go home with... I don't really want to say it. One of the guys she meets. Nah. No? Ain't her thing. Huh? I head back to the booth. Mary stumbles out of her seat and directly into my arms. It's still raining a little bit. I take off my coat and hold it over Mary's head. Such a gentleman. Let's get you home. Mary and I walk in silence up the street towards the cul-de-sac. I have no idea what to say to her, or fear that she might hit on me, or not. What the bartender mean by ain't her thing? Sorry.
It ain't her thing.
Sorry you have to see me like this. I'm usually not... I know Joseph doesn't like it when I... Just sorry. It's alright. I'm sorry if I'm ever mean to you. It's alright. No, it's not. I know it's not. I'm having a really... Forget it. As we get to the cul-de-sac, I can finally start... As we get to the cul-de-sac, bleh, I can feel Mary starting to slow down. By the time we arrive at the doorstep, she pulls away from me. Wait, can we just... Hold on. What's wrong? How about another drink? Old time's sake. Come on, Mary. It's bedtime. Mary looks me up and down, giving me a half smile. You're right. She pulls me in for a hug, holding on to me a little longer than feels appropriate. She mumbles into my chest. You're a good kid. Thanks for the company. Mary gives me a pat on the back, straightens out her sweater, and walks rest of the way into the front door herself. Huh.
Welcome. You've got dads.
That's interesting.
Bye, Mary.
Oh. We got a notification from Craig.
Whoa.
Hello, Amanda's dad. It's me, your friend Craig, who loves sports. I have nice and smart children who are good at computers. Ah, man, great to hear from you, buddy. What's up? I'm still strong. Strong. I am strong. Ha, don't I know it. Say, I've been reading up about why protein I've been reading up about whey protein. You use that at all? I figure it'll help me develop a bit more muscle. Yes, I know what that is. My children are having a tea party. Yeah. My children are having a tea party, and they wanted to invite Amanda, but we can't find her on here. You're also invited. Physical invitation to follow. Cool. I'd love to come. I'll let Amanda know. Thank you, Amanda's dad. Attend that party!
Craig, why are you so weird about typing?
I'm pretty sure it's his kids who hijacked his
It's
computer.
not. Yeah.
At least we get to see more of his
Probably.
twins, because his twins seem pretty cool from that one bit.
Yeah, his twins seem pretty swell.
Coffee time! You know dads love coffee. Gonna brew myself something black as midnight on a moonless night. I put on a fresh pot and work on a few word jumbles while I wait for it to brew. Hey, fun spells sorrow. Dad, ready for today? I'm ready for every day, sweetie. Gonna tackle it head on. No, are you ready for the thing that we're gonna do today? The thing that you promised you'd do? Honey, I already told you that I'm not gonna throw away my Tom Clancy novels. They're just stacked in the living room. I keep bumping into them and knocking them all over and you don't even read them. Wait, no, that's not what I'm here about. The tea party, Dad. Nope, I don't remember that. Craig's kids, that hand-drawn invitation? Amanda walks over to the refrigerator and comes back with a hand-drawn invitation on a sheet of computer paper, inviting Amanda and Amanda's dad to a tea party. It's spelled quarterly wrong. Just put on some going outside pants and let's get going. I can go outside in sweatpants, nothing's stopping me. Dad, just... I'll see you in a minute. Put on outside pants. Fuck authority!
I mean, I like the last option.
Me too.
I think we should put on some pants. I mean, it's funny, but let's put on some pants.
So, he does have sweatpants on, which is technically pants.
Yeah, sweatpants are technically pants.
It is technically pants.
Alright.
But I will say,
We are
going to a tea
already
party.
Sniffed out that these are kids.
Yeah, these are kids.
So, specifically, do we want to go out in nice pants or sweatpants to kids?
Now,
I don't think the kids are gonna care, to be honest.
however, we are visiting somebody else's house, and we are going to a tea party. Now, it is a kids' tea party, but it's still a party.
Oh, it is a tea party. Shoot.
It's a tea party.
Alright, do you want to be a rebel among the tea party, though?
Hmm.
Do you want to be the...
Nobody likes the rebel at the
one-
tea party, though. That guy's an asshole.
Alright.
Okay, we'll put on actual pants.
I don't know.
Hello, thank you for coming to our tea party. I do my best to bow and present my daughter, who thanks them with a curtsy. This way, please. Briar and Hazel lead us to a small table with tiny chairs. Some are occupied by stuffed animals, and Matt and his daughter Carmencita are here too. Matt raises a comically small plastic teacup at me. Hey dude, how's the tea? The imaginary tea is absolutely wonderful. I taste a hint of lemongrass. Hello, Carmencita. Hello, Mr. Amanda's dad. Please have a seat. I sit down between Amanda and Matt. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get out of this chair. Hi, everyone. I turn to see Daisy and Brian enter the backyard and take a seat next to us. Sorry we're late. Daisy made me put on my going outside pants. See, Amanda? Or let it go. I'm gonna say see, Amanda.
I mean, that's the funny
Yeah.
option.
I like that option a lot. Amanda gives me a knowing look and I return an obliging wink. She rolls her eyes. Is that really something your daughter had? Is that really something your daughter had to pressure you into, Brian? I'll give Amanda another even more exaggerated wink. She rolls her eyes even harder. Thank you thank you all for taking your time out of your busy schedules for some high tea. Now, if you'll all put on your designated tiaras. There are little tiaras sitting on everyone's plates. Well, except for Brian's. His is a softball helmet. Oh, we ran out of tiaras. I don't think it's gonna fit me, but I appreciate the thought. Dad, you're royalty. Please act like it. Brian tries to balance the ill-fitting softball helmet on his top of his head, but it immediately tumbles off and into the bushes. I'll get that later. Hey, everybody! Craig comes out with a teapot and a tray of sandwich cookies. Dad, is the tea ready? Yeah, it's been, steeping for a while now. Awesome. Would you girls like to serve your guests tea? No, thank you. We'd much appreciate our servants' help. Craig leans over to me.
Nice.
That's me. I like you, Craig.
See, Craig has sweatpants.
He does, but he's also exercise dad. Craig places teacups in front of all of us and a single sandwich cookie onto each of our plates. He pours some tea into my cup. Awfully fluorescent for tea. I clink my teacup with mats and take a sip.
Hey.
Good lemonade. It's tea. Right. Very good tea. I lean over to Amanda, who's happily enjoying her tea. So, what do we do at tea parties? We enjoy the splendors of upper-class society, Father. She takes a dainty bite of her sandwich cookie. Marvelous. So the meeting of princesses has been called to order. Hear, hear. But I'm a warrior, princess. I hunt and stuff, and I have, like, a really cool sword. Can I be a space princess? I'll allow it. I'll be a rock star princess. I'm also space princess. Can I be more than one? Space is pretty big, don't you think? I changed my mind. I want to be a space princess too. Dad, what are you? Do I get to be a princess? Duh. Well, I guess that makes me History Channel princess, hacker princess, or rude boy princess. I like rude boy princess a lot.
I was going to go with hacker, but rude boy took the cake for me.
Yeah.
If I drop my crown on the floor, I'll make sure to pick it up. Wait, sorry. I'll make sure to pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Nice. I think I'll be landscaper and general contracting princess. Barista princess reporting for duty. Hey everybody, CrossFit princess here. Not now, servant. If it weren't for the princess uprising, it would be you serving me. We sip tea for a little longer. Then the girls run off to fight dinosaurs as space rockstar warrior princesses, I think. They grew up so fast. It's like yesterday that I was helping Amanda throw her own tea parties. Did she make you a servant too? You betcha. Carmencita made me actually brew tea for hers. Pitfalls of owning a coffee shop. Pitfall? Your custom blends are amazing. That hibiscus one you gave me a while back was choice. Oh, thanks. It's really nice that the girls are getting along. Yeah, I'm really glad we moved into this community. We are too. Amanda's been a kind of role model to them, you know? I didn't realize. I don't even know if Amanda does either, but I guess they're right. All the girls in the neighborhood look up to her. She seems to go out of her way to play with them. I'm so proud of her. You better not proud dad cry at these tea party, Bulso! I brought extra word jumbles if anybody wants to kill some time while the girls play. Day rolls on, the girls all get tuckered out. Amanda spends the whole day playing with them and taking their pictures, promising that she'll send them the best ones later. Well, we all clean up and put away the tea sets and tables, then head out as Daisy and Carmencita fall asleep on their dad's shoulders. Take care, you guys. Thanks for coming. Bye, rude boy princess. You want dinner? Nah, I filled up on cookies. Me too. I'm tired. Dude, same. Living with a bunch of little kids who all simultaneously want your attention and approval is surprisingly exhausted. And, but in a good way. But also in kind of a scary way. How so? I feel like I gotta be a best behavior for them. I don't want to let them down. It's because you still feel bad about dropping the F-bomb in front of your cousin that one time? I corrupted her, Dad. She secondhand smokes now. Well, those kids really look up to you. I'm glad they have you as a role model. Shucks, Pops. I ruffle Amanda's hair. Always bring a war chest. Dad tip 30.
You've got dads.
That was a good
This is
that was a
true.
good time.
That was a good tea party.
Gonna save the game real quick. What time is it? 9:44? Oh, we still got some good time. Cool. Doop. Alright.
When are you planning on ending the stream?
I was thinking 11 EST, but I can end early. I might end earlier. I'm not too sure actually.
Okay. I'm probably gonna bounce now then, because I have to be up early tomorrow.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Enjoy the dads.
Yeah.
We will.
Okay. I kind of want to finish up Robert's route real quick,
Okay.
I mean, that sounds good.
and then we can probably end the stream after we finish his route.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a quick drink from my thing real quick, so because my throat is getting dry.
Ooh.
From all that talking.
Ah. I haven't spoken to Robert since that night. We drove out to his thinking spot. He seemed unusually somber. Then, like, more so than the usual amount of somber that Robert is, which is already a lot. I've been thinking about him, and I hope he's doing okay, but I've been a little reluctant to reach out to him. Bulso. Hey, Bulso. Guess who's getting their drink on tonight? Take a look at my dad book messages. There's a flurry of them from Robert. Guess. It's you. Also me, but mostly you. He's gonna like, yeah, dude, if we do yeah, dude. Because we have options, yeah, dude, right now, or why? He's gonna like, yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I type back to Robert.
Yeah, dude.
Robert, buddy, tonight we ride. Yes. Meet me at Jim and Ken's at 8 p.m. Not that I'm unappreciative, but I think this is the first time Robert's given me more than an hour's warning before hanging out. Amanda! Amanda pops her head into the hallway. Music I don't recognize blaring from her room. What's up? I'm hanging out with Robert later tonight. Okay, cool. Robert? Who is my friend? I have friends! I'm happy for you, Dad. People enjoy my company, Amanda. Dad, I'm so happy for your continued development as a human being. What are you listening to? Sad shit. Amanda language. What would Grandma think? I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't want to boo that one because that puts a bad example.
I like what would Grandma think.
I do like that. What do you think, Piff?
Trying to figure out if it's too serious or not.
We could always, like, consult the chat on this once. Just for funsies.
Yeah, I mean, like, default for this dude has always been Amanda language.
Yeah.
But he also swears.
Yeah.
Occasionally.
Yeah. How about we consult chat this once?
We got two
We
for
got
two.
two twos, yeah.
And one for one.
Mm-hmm.
I think another one for two.
Okay. Looks like the majority is 2.
Yeah, it looks like, yeah, Grandma sweeps.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think she cares for the Smiths that much, but I figure if we started her off on meat is murder, she'd ease her way into it. No, honey. The language. Oh, she'd hate that. Just promise me you'll lighten up for a bit. For Grandma. Amanda goes back into her room and turns up the volume to her sad shit. I put on my going out coat and walk over to Jim and Kim's. I spot Robert leaning against the brick wall, smoking a cigarette. As I get closer, I realize that looks a little different. Cleaner, I guess. It seems like he's combed his hair and his clothes are less wrinkled than usual. Hey! You take a shower just for me? I'm working on my relationship with existence. We both stand there for a second and don't say anything. Robert finishes his cigarette and abruptly go inside. I follow him. By the time I get inside, Robert's already at the bar ordering 2 whiskeys. I spot a booth in the back who can claim it for us. Robert slides in and hands me a glass. To you, to us, to toast. To us, I think.
Yeah, to us.
Here's to us, and all the property damage and petty larceny that we may commit tonight. He liked that. We clink whiskeys, and I watch him sip his, rather than his traditional approach of slamming his whiskey back as quickly as possible. So, what's the plan for tonight? Hit some other bars, maybe grab some pizza. I think that'll kill some time before we go burn down that old abandoned house in the woods. It's definitely not as fun as it's abandoned. Mary pops over the back of the booth, a glass of wine in her hand. She punches Robert in the shoulder. Where was my phone call? Sorry, figured you were busy sinking your teeth in some poor sap. I am, he's right here. I look around the booth to see a guy sitting across from her. He waves meekly. You're replacing me with the new kid? Mary, I could never replace you, whether I wanted to or not. Mary leaves her booth and slides in next to Robert. The guy she was sitting with looks mildly relieved. She eyes Robert's clean pressed clothes up and down suspiciously. What, do you have a court date coming up? He does. He looks handsome. He'd never convince the jury. I like that one a lot.
I say that he looks handsome is good for our third date thing,
Yeah.
but that last one is hilarious.
I saved just in case.
Pretty good. Yeah.
So I want to just do the he'd never convince the jury just to like see if that's goofy enough or not.
Yeah.
He would have to shave first. Oh, he loved that. Seriously though, what's up with you? Robert stares down at his drink, suddenly looking serious. It's Pappy. Doctors say cirrhosis of the liver. I told that old bag of bones to quit it with the sauce, but it's all he ever known, especially since Ma's gone. That's why I invited you out tonight. Just didn't want to be alone. Oh, come on. Bulso, don't be an asshole. You know this is the one thing Robert doesn't joke around about is his Pappy. Whoops. I've given him 2 months. I gotta help him straighten out his affairs. Robert, I'm so sorry. Robert takes along his whiskey, winding it with the dim glow of his bar's lights. I look at his life, then I look at mine. I know history is just doomed to repeat itself. Oh my god. I'm just kidding. He's retired with his new girlfriend in Acapulco. They watch the sunset every night, probably screw like donkeys. Alright, wait. Are rabbits the ones who screw a lot? Oh, sorry. Didn't realize you were an expert on which animals screw a lot. Please stop saying the word screw. Robert finishes his drink and slides it away from him. He gets up out of the booth. Me and Bulls are gonna hit the bricks. You coming with? Mary casts one glance at the sad sap she's been hunting down, and downs the rest of winding one gulp. This place is dead anyways. We at the bar and find typically empty street full of small crowd of people. At the front is a guy with a really deliberate attitude and bad posture. He carries a lantern that he shines up at his face for dramatic effect. What's going on? Plays one of those walking ghost tours. They do this part of town all the time. I've always wanted to do one of those. You know all the stories are fake, right? Pretty much all of my stories are fake. This is research. Robert makes a beeline towards the back of the group. He turns around when he notices that I'm not following him. Come on! We can't just crash it, can we? Don't be such a square, Bulso. Just act like you belong. Robert slides up to the tour group, reluctantly falling to step behind him. Well, here goes nothing. Ah, it's Tour Master Quinn!
Tour Master Quinn!
Hey, it was in this place in 1694 that was the most infamous witch trials were held. To date, we do not know if the people burned at the stake were actually witches, but it's widely reported that their ghosts still haunt this hapless dive bar to this very day. It was actually 1692. What? And the sight was over by the coffee shop down the road. I'm sorry. Who are you? Daniel McSturgis, ghost historian. And this is my colleague, Dr. 80s reference, 90s reference, 2000s reference, contemporary reference.
Oh my goodness.
J-Man would do an 80s reference.
I'd probably get none of these references, so whichever one tickles one's fancy. It's probably, just flavor.
I'm going with 80s reference.
He does like history and also movies. I think 80s is a sweet spot for that.
Yeah. Yep, he loved it. Dr. Loomis, paranormal investigator extraordinaire. We're touring America's most haunted locations as research for our new book. You may have seen our guest cameo on Paranormal House Hunters Extreme Edition. A couple people in the group start nodding. Man, Robert's good at this. Aye! Are you guys a part of the group? I don't remember seeing you at the first stop. We like to keep a low profile. Easier to catch ghosts that way.
Hey, sailor.
They've definitely been here. I've been staying next to them the whole time. Thank you, random lady who I do not know. As I was saying, the epicenter of paranormal activity can be found at the Coffee Spoon over there. The man who runs it has been plagued by hauntings since he signed the lease. Damn near driven him mad. But whatever you want to say is cool, I guess. It's your tour. Man, I don't know about that. I didn't know that about Matt. Wait, Robert's making this up. The rest of the tour group listens intently to Robert's every word. I think the tour guide can tell that he's losing the group. He seems to be getting flustered. Thank you for your contribution and knowledge, Mr. McSturgis. Let's move on to the next haunted location. Robert, Mary, and I follow the group down the street. That tourist guide's shirt is cool. Yeah, everyone in the group gets one if we make it to the final location. I turn to Robert and grab him by the shoulders. I need that t-shirt. Well, guess we're listening for the long haul then. Just follow my lead. Don't arouse too much suspicion, and we'll have cool ghost shirts in no time. I wish I had a cool ghost shirt. Our group arrives at an old, decrepit, colonial-style house. A quick pause in the tour. My name... Oh, that's right. That's not the narrator. A quick pause in the tour. My name is Quinn, but most people on the ghost tour circuit call me Tour Master Quinn. I'm a DJ, trivia master, and part-time actor. I do private ghost hunting events, birthday parties, MC bar mitzvahs, and perform traditional vaudevillian mime work.
Ooh.
Pretty good.
Tour Master Quinn gives out headshots to all of us. His resume's on the back. Stage combat experience. Anyway, here's a little bit of history for you all. This was the home of a noted American author, Dorothy Pembridge, whose prose was widely popular in the late 19th century. It was in the attic of this very home where she wore such classics as The Diaries of a Victorian Mistress, Lady Fitzwilliam's Courtship, and The Ghost of the Sea Captain, Reginald Berkeley. She unfortunately died of consumption shortly after the turn of the century, but several people have reported that on some nights you can see a light from the attic, where the ghost of Miss Pembridge continues to work on her latest bestseller. I guess you could say that she was consumed by her work.
I'm so sad.
No reaction from the crowd. This guy needs to work on his dad jokes. Actually, consumption was the popular cover-up. Little known fact is that it was a murder-suicide. I'm pretty sure she died of consumption. Sure, and we definitely didn't hire Stanley Kubrick to elaborate fake the moon landing. That's the watered-down, censored version they teach you in school, but if they can't handle the real story, I understand. It's not for the faint of heart. Can we? I think everyone would much rather hear what the world-renowned ghost historian has to say. Right, everybody? Group murmurs in agreement.
Sad Master Quinn.
This is... Sorry, the voice actor for Quinn just said, Rat Bastard Quinn! This is a topic we cover extensively in our book. Dr. Loomis, would you care to tell us... Oh, Dr. Loomis, would you care to tell the story? Riff something highbrow, go with something I know. Rely on amazing improv comedy skills. J-Man wants to do that one on the bottom. I'm saving my game.
Yeah, beef it hard.
Go hard.
I'm trying to remember something. Something from the improvisational comedy class I took that one semester in college. Yeah, so, Dorothy Pembridge. Dorothy Pembridge was writing a lot of books, yes, and... I'm gonna need a word from the audience, any word? Ghost! Yes, and. Ghost, and. I'll go over to Robert. I think that's the part where he's supposed to come and tap me on the shoulder and jump on the scene. But he's just staring at me. Everyone's staring at me. And scene! Thank you very much, everybody. Oh, he didn't like that.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Reloading!
Load.
I'm willing to cheese it. Don't tell nobody that I'm cheesing it. I think we go with something I know.
Yeah, maybe that'll go better.
In the 19th century, Dorothy Pembridge was credited for protecting New York City from potentially world-ending paranormal forces. But her success, her ragtag group of ghost hunters were disbanded by government officials. However, after learning that the ghost of Vigo, the Carpathian, has taken an interest in her son, her ghost, Bustin, friends, launched a mission to defeat the ghost and once again save New York City. Hey, isn't that the plot too? Nope, it's not. Robert loved that. The tour guide sees this as an opportunity to take back the group and address us with some razzle-dazzle. Haha! What an interesting story! Now, I just want everybody to know that the next location is extremely terrifying. If anybody thinks they can't handle it, feel free to excuse yourself.
Oh.
Alright, I'm bored. Mary turns to the young boy looking at his phone and taps him on the shoulder. Hey, kid. Fancy buying gal a drink? Looks up at her and smiles. Only if the bar is haunted. Honey, I can show you the most haunted place in town. I think I could exorcise your demons, if that's what you're looking for. Don't write checks. Don't write checks your dick can't cash, kid. His eyes go wide.
Oof.
Mary salutes me and Robert. She suddenly pulls me into a hug and murmurs in my ear. When you've known Rob for as long as I have, you know when something's wrong. Keep an eye on him for me tonight, okay? Sure, Mary. Good man. Mary pats me on the back and pulls away, shakes the guy's hand and leads him down the street. Take it sleazy, fellas. God help that poor soul. Mary or the kid? Both. Our last stop! This burial ground is such a hotbed of horrifying paranormal activity, and I'm not even sure where to begin. There's the wailing ghost of Wharfman, the vampire of Maple Bay, the children of the moonlight. What about the Dover ghost? By this point, the tour guy is clearly irritated with us. What about it? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking it would be a crime to come all the way out to this cemetery, the actual origin of one of New England's most notorious paranormal entities, and not even mention the infamous Dover ghost. That's not a real thing! That's absolutely not a real thing! I think someone needs to brush up on their paranormal history. I know tons about paranormal history. I know every ghost story in this area. I can guarantee there's one you don't know. Robert looks over at me and smiles. Would you folks care to hear a tale of how Loomis and I met? No! The entire crowd shushes the tour guide. Okay, fine, tell the story. Well, it was a dark and stormy night. It wasn't always a paranormal investigator. Way back when, I was just a Bible salesman, traveling grifter, carnival barker. I think traveling grifter would work.
I love Carnival Barker. That's such a great story start.
I'd be down for that.
I am good with anything, to be
Alright,
honest.
That's Carnival Barker. Living free and easy on with circus folk. They were always kind of me. Took me in when I was young, but I knew I wanted something more. I happened upon the quiet of the town of Maple Bay by accident. A little did I know that this city had its dark side. Now, at the same time, I was just starting out as an apprentice to a rather famous ghost hunter who was an old family friend of mine. I carried the equipment, operated the AVP machine, all that. Wait! Yes. Who was the famous ghost hunter? Well, I don't like the name drop, but... Georgia Mathers. Steward Group gasps. Georgia Mathers? She's a legend! You know of her? Knew her. Amazing woman. Died mysteriously. Miss you, Georgie. Anyway, we were in Maple Bay, investigating some reports of strange lights and sounds coming from the cemetery late at night. Now, we've been warned by old crypt keeper that this place was highly dangerous, but Georgia was never one to shy away from an adventure. We camped out in the center of the cemetery for 3 nights straight. We endured your so-called wailing watchmen. Wailing ghost of the Wharfman! Whatever, your stupid vampire was just a teenager in a mask, but the Dover ghost. Man, tell him, Loomis. So, there I was, walking back to my hotel after a long day of selling Bibles, working at short cons, running the dunk tank. We gotta commit. Running the dunk tank.
I also like working a couple short cons, to be honest.
That's good too, but I want to commit to the circus bit. I finally worked my way up from the ticket taker to the dunk tank technician. I sat on that stand for hours on end. Nobody could ever hit the target. Trade secret. It was rigged. Couldn't use actual water. Anyway, after a long day of yelling myself hoarse, I found myself walking past this very cemetery. Now, I was never a very superstitious man, but something seemed off. I could hear some sort of commotion happening deep within the graveyard, and I felt compelled to investigate. Ah, thank God you did. Georgia and I were conducting a seance in the mausoleum. At first, things we were pretty normal, but after about an hour, everything went south. Playing back the EVP meter, we were able to hear a single word. Run. The air suddenly went cold. Something was very, very wrong. I just knew we weren't alone. We started to hear faint, distant scraping noises, like something being dragged across the ground. It got louder and louder until it was deafening. Some kind of demented howl. And I felt it. Something, grabbing my ankle. Robert has the whole crowd hook, line, and sinker. You could hear a pin drop. I've only cried twice in my life. One was at the birth of my daughter. The other was when that thing started dragging me. I wasn't sure where it was taking me, but when I knew it was no place I wanted to go. I was sure I was going to die. When I crossed the gate into the cemetery, I heard the god-awful screeching. I ran into the mausoleum just in time to see the man being pulled across the floor by God. To this day, to me, thought of it ties my stomach into knots. Not by a man, but like... I glanced at Robert. Like someone who didn't know what a man was supposed to look like, tried to put one together. The arms were too long, its eyes glowed red. It's like a walking shadow. What I do? What any good person would do. I lunged for... Shoot, what was his fake name again? David McSturgis, or Daniel McSturgis. I think it was Daniel McSturgis? I'm saving.
I'll be honest, I wasn't paying attention to his name too well.
Me neither. I'm pretty sure it's Daniel McSturgis. If we get it wrong, we can just go back.
Yeah, honestly, I don't mind cheesing this one.
Daniel. Yep, that was right.
Whew.
I grabbed his hand and entered into a tug of war with unholiest of forces. I thought I was going to be torn in half. But I had God on my side. The pocket Bible I always kept on me fell out of my shirt pocket. To this day, I remember what passage it opened up to. Fucking... I don't know Bible. This is some bullshit right here. See, Austin 316 is a
Revelations.
Yeah, Revelations is one. Austin 316, I believe, is actually a wrestling reference.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
sure
I was about
is.
to say, as someone who is Christian, and I don't recognize that one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say 'cause if I get this one wrong, I'm gonna call bullshit 'cause this is a little.
Yeah, not everyone's gonna know this knowledge. I go with either Revelations or I can never say the third one.
Excalatius. I'm gonna assume that's
Yeah.
pronounced. I'm gonna go with Revelations first. Revelations 1:3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. I have no idea where Robert pulled that verse from. With a horrifying growl, the entire intensity finally relented. Daniel and I collapsed onto the ground, exhausted. We were both covered in blood. That damn creature clawed into my chest. Got me real good. Had to get 16 stitches. Robert pulled down his collar and his shirt to reveal a long, wicked scar across his pecs. And that's how I got this scar. Followed Georgia Mathers into the ends of the earth. We faced exorcisms, demons, poltergeists that threw our equipment across the room, but I had never seen Georgia so scared. She was never the same after that, neither was I. Watching what happened to Daniel and Georgia shook my faith, but I came out of that to experience a better man and a better friend. We've been brothers ever since. Tour group gives us a round of applause as Robert and I share an emotional hug. He embraced me and I can smell the cologne on his neck. Wow, Robert does clean up good. I found myself lingering a little too long on the hug. Tour guide seems to have bought it. Even he's wiping a tear from his eyes. Thank you. It's an honor to be able to share our story. Be sure to watch out for our book. Paranormal Excursions of the Supernatural, Ice Road Ghost Truckers. I saw a demon. The shocking true story of seeing a demon. The Bro's Guide to the Hottest Ghosts.
I feel like we need to commit to the bit hard here.
Yeah. I suppose the second one then.
Because we need to. We're playing up that we're spooky.
Yeah. I guess the second one.
I guess, yeah.
I remember something about the first.
The first one was like
but-
just a show that we both dig, I guess. Robert has to suppress a laugh for that one. Well, I think you both definitely earned your t-shirts. Tour guide hands us the coveted t-shirts. He then lifts both his business card and leans in close. If you guys are ever in need of a professional actor, balloon animal artist, Elvis impersonator, or nude model, please don't hesitate to contact me. You got it, buddy. After a couple of tourists take selfies with us, we split away from the group and walk home. That was incredible. I really can't believe they bought all of that. I don't know you had it in you, Bulso. Excuse me, Dr. Loomis. That bit about the pocket Bible was aces, though. Although, given the Dover ghost glowing in his eyes, was a little cliche. As in the Kubrick conspiracy theory bit wasn't. All part of the character. Well, we got the shirts out of it. We arrive at the front of Robert's house. Want to have a drink? That even a question? Trying to poison me? No, I'm good. I'm gonna go with it's that even a question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Robert, how long have you known me for? Do you really think I would turn down the opportunity to share a fine alcoholic beverage with my treasured friend and accomplice, Mr. Robert Bobbert Small? If you ever call me Bobbert again, I'll kick you right in the shins. Both of them. And you can expect an angry phone call from my orthopedist in the morning. Bobbert. Robert just laughs and starts unlocking his door. My shins live to die another day. Oh, we're inside of Robert's house. Oh, he has a dog.
Dog.
This has a lot of alcohol. House is actually kind of nice,
Yes.
with a lot of clothes strewn everywhere, but it's kind of nice, all things considered.
It is very cluttered.
Yeah. But it's nice. It's nicer
He
than I
seems to
thought
like
it was
music,
going to be.
though.
Yeah.
Look, he's got records.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I was thinking it was going to be like a shithole. I'll be real. But it ain't that bad.
Yeah.
Robert leads me inside. I can't help but think about what Mary said to me. Robert did seem a little bit off, but that completely disappeared when we were joking around with the ghost tour. I don't know. He's hard to read. While I'm thinking, I hear claws skittering across the floor. Oh god. It's his pit bull. About to be torn to shreds. Shut my eyes and I say brace for impact. Betsy! Hey! Be nice. I don't feel anything but tiny paws catching my shoes. Open my eyes. Oh! It was on screen for a second. Betsy. Dog. Robert's dog jumps away from me, running around in circles.
Oh my gosh.
It's a good doggo.
I briefly saw it. It was so tiny. Yeah.
Robert's dog jumps away from me, running around in circles and sniffing Robert's leg. He pats her on the head. Hey, that's not a pit bull. This is the cutest, dumbest Boston Terrier I've ever seen. Betsy, you're not a pit bull? You weren't taken by the Dover ghost? Betsy made out tougher stuff than that, ain't you, girl? Betsy rolls over some well-deserved belly rubs. I keep a picture of a large pit bull in my wallet in case of emergencies, comedic emergencies. We make our way to Robert's living room. For a quiet man with arguably the oldest pickup truck that can be legally driven. The place is amazing. There are sleek modern appliances out the room with a big flat screen TV mounted on the wall. He has his shelves upon shelves of DVDs. I guess he wasn't lying about being really in cinema. He pours us both glasses of whiskey from a well-stocked bar in the corner while Betsy curls up in a pile of cushions. So, how'd you really get that scar? Don't tell me you got it fishing for Alaskan king crabs in the Bering Sea or something. Trained me too well. Robert laughs and takes a sip from his drink. My daughter and I were riding our bikes. I hit a rock, flew over the handlebars, and then we went to the hospital, and that's it. Not a very interesting story. Never heard you talk about your daughter. Well, I have one. That's her. He points at a picture on the wall of a very serious little girl with dark eyes. Yep, that's probably Robert's daughter. How old is she? 25? 26? Not too sure. Does she live around here? No, Val lives back home in Brooklyn. Works at some new media online magazine thing. Makes buckets, though. He suddenly seems really serious. Probably shouldn't press him about it. You like Santana? Yes or no? Yes?
Yeah.
Great. Art puts on Santana, then takes a seat on the couch next to me. He suddenly downs his drink, and one gulp. Hey! Oh, music, nice. Are you alright? Art leans in and kisses me. A taste of whiskey burns my lips. Press first, but slowly relax into his arms. He pulls away slightly, his lips barely brushing against my mouth. I am now. I can't say anything, at best managing a sigh. Robert leans in again, kissing me harder. He pulls me at the bottom lips between his teeth and bites lightly, sliding a hand under my shirt. Ooh, this is getting spicy. If this gets too far, I might have to, like, skip through. My
Whoa.
heart pounds in the chest and he lies both down on the couch. Kisses trail down my neck, his teeth grazing my skin. I just... Wait. It's not that. Robert bites down and I have to stifle a moan. Stop. Robert stifles up and pulls away. No biting? No, I'm more than okay with that. Something's up. Robert runs a hand through his hair and looks away. I'm fine, I've just been kind of stressed out, tired. Not a big deal. Push. I think we should push it this once.
Push.
I'm gonna save.
Yeah.
Maybe save.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Pushing it. Listen. all as badly as you do, but I know something's wrong. I need to make sure you're okay. Robert stares at the ground. You don't know me that well, Bozo. I'm not a good person. He takes a deep breath. I spent my whole life only taking and taking and taking. And now here I am, an old, broken man sitting on top of a pile of everything I've ever taken, alone. But I want to know you. You don't have to keep hiding behind fake stories and acting like you don't have feelings. It's... He sighs heavily. It's Val. She's visiting tomorrow. She wants to patch things up. Are you... I'm sorry, but... Is this a bit? No. When was the last time you saw her? 3, 4, I think. Months? Years. I sit up straight. Jesus, Robert. What happened between you two? I don't want to talk about it. Robert and I sit in silence. I was wanting to look at each other. Both of us are unsure what to do next. Fine. Things were already bad between us. I cared about her. I always did. Things just got in the way. Before I knew it, she was leaving for college, wanting nothing to do with me. Marilyn and I moved out here to settle down. We thought it would be help to get away from it all. The distractions, all the money, the drinking. But temptation gets to you. I tried to be better, but I just couldn't. And then the accident changed everything. I think every day about how she must have died hating me. I never became the better man that she wanted me to be. The one she always saw in me. She was the last thread Val and I had connected us together. I didn't know that when I lost my wife, I was going to lose my daughter too. Robert. I spent so much time chasing after things I thought were going to make me happy, that I ruined my only real chance at happiness. Now my wife's dead and my daughter hates me. And then I convinced myself that if this, just vaguely in my direction, this was going to make me happy. Why do I even try anymore? I'm so sorry. I know how hard it is to. No, you don't. How could you possibly know how this feels? You did everything right. Your daughter loves you. You're a good person. I was a terrible husband and I'm an even worse father. I have no idea why she's even bothering to contact me now. I know I'm just gonna fuck it up like I always do. I'm broken. I shouldn't even go. Rob puts his head in his hands. Tell him what he wants to hear. Tell him what he needs to hear, or walk away. What he needs to hear.
Need.
Nothing is going to change until you do. Robert pauses. He looks at me. There are a lot of things in my life that I regret, that I wish I could take back and do over. And it hurts so much to know what I can't. But what I can do, and what you have the privilege of doing tomorrow morning, is to wake up and try to be a better person than you were the day before. Things aren't going to fix themselves tomorrow or the next day, and patching things up with Val isn't going to solve all your problems either. But nothing is going to change if you don't. And if you can't love anyone else until you stop hating yourself. And you're right. I don't know you that well, but you have the same capacity for good that we all have. And I know you can find it. Val is giving you a chance. Don't waste it. But, Robert, listen to me. It's going to be okay. But, I lean over and embrace Robert, pulling him in as tight as I can. He buries his head into my shoulders, hugging me back. It's going to be okay. I place a hand on the back of his head and stroke his hair. He shudders, then sobs. I realize that he's crying. Thank you. We stay here for a while, holding each other. Both eventually drift off into sleep. Date complete!
Aw, boy. See what ranking we got.
We got an A rank. Not the perfect rank, but still pretty damn good.
It's not bad. It's not
Yeah.
bad. He didn't. I have a feeling during that ghost thing he didn't like some of the stuff.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
fine. We don't have to perfect everything.
That's fine. No, we don't need to perfect everything.
That's the great thing about gameplay. Everyone has their experiences.
Yep. Phew. Think everything's fine. So, this is the, I'm just gonna skip through until we get to the bits we haven't done yet.
Yay.
Actually, this is our chance to get a new dialogue here. Instead of "Sorry, sweetie, it's the feds," I'm gonna go with "You ask too many questions." Who do you think you are? My daughter? For literally my entire life, yes. I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you. Yeah, I can tell. You're very bad at lying. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen? Father, it would fill my heart with glee. Okay, skimming through. Doop 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 doop. Everyone's here.
Everyone.
Mac and cheese bar. I walk over to Mary, who's having a lively conversation with Amanda. Listen, kid, you're going to need some real-life skills out there if you're going to make it out on the streets. I'm going to college. Same thing. Look, I know you're not old enough to drink. Right? And I know you're smart enough to not to drink until you're of legal age. Uh-huh. But hypothetically, if you were to drink, it'd behoove you to drink a glass of water between rounds. That's good advice!
That is good advice.
Got it. Hypothetically. And if you wake up with a headache, all you gotta do is take a jar of pickles and drink the pickle juice. You're gonna be fine. What's going on here? Girl talk. Mary turns back to Amanda. Now let me tell you all about how to deal with bad roommates. First thing to know, you get straight A's if they die during the semester. Mary! Relax, it's a myth. Supposedly. Against my better judgment, I leave them be. Oh, this Robert's daughter? Huh. It's not expecting her to look like this.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh, she looks quite
Yeah.
nice.
I don't think I recognize that girl by the snack table. I should go say hello. Hi! I don't think we've met. Oh, we've met years ago. And I'm here for my revenge. You're Robert's
Definitely.
kid, aren't you?
You're Robert's kid.
Spot on. I guess that makes you Bulso, huh? Yeah, it's nice to meet you. I'm glad Robert brought you along. He promised there would be free food, so that's kind of hard to pass up. And look, I don't know you, but can I get real for you for a sec? My old man is a real closed book, you know. Me and him, we got a long way to go. You don't erase decades of neglect in a week. But you sure can get tired of staying angry about it. That kind of bitterness, it poisons you. I think I'm too young for that. Anyway, lately he's been better. A lot better. Between him shaving for once and how much he talks about you, I get the feeling that you have something to do with it. So, thanks. Robert means a lot to me. I'm glad he's getting better. Just keep an eye on him while I'm not around, okay? Or else. What? I'm kidding. Or am I?
Oh, definitely Robert's kid.
I don't know why I'm like this. I think it runs in the family. Man trots up to the conversation. Hey, I love your necklace. And your hair. And just, geez, your whole vibe is cool. Thanks. I like your jacket. My girlfriend collects pins too. Oh, this is my daughter, Amanda. Amanda, this is Robert's daughter, Val. Nice meeting you. I heard you're the photographer. Aspiring photographer. I'm going to school for it. You take pictures? Yes. Then you're a photographer. Welcome to the biz. Val hands Amanda a business card. If you're ever looking for internships, shoot me an email. Anyway, I need to go make friends with that woman over there who's dual-wielding wine glasses. Catch you later. Val walks away. She's so cool. She gave me her business card. She touched my hand. Congrats. Just networked for the first time. I'm a regular business lady now. Quarterly projections, stock markets, synergy. While I'm making a fortune as a businesswoman, I gotta keep this party. Catch you around, Pops. Bulso! We already did this bit.
The bait Bulso.
The
The
bit!
bit!
Bert!
Bro. Alright, we already did this bit.
Oh.
Just gotta keep on trucking through. Oop.
Nice.
Hey, Joseph. Yeah, don't care, don't care.
Hey, Joseph.
Hugo! Hugo comes with me to play mac and cheese.
Mm.
The perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, Bulso. Thanks, Hugo. I learned from the best. I got a pocket full of gift cards to say you already knew a thing or two. Let's get together for trivia tonight again sometime soon, huh? You know it. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda's going to her dream school. Glad she turned it around for the finals. Me too. That scholarship money would really help. Amanda walks by and pretends not to see Hugo. Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher. Hey. Congratulations on graduating. I know you're going to do great things at art school. Yeah, thanks. Amanda starts to back away. Wait, I just realized that you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me.
Hey.
You're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you detention. Yeah, I'm gonna break anything I want. There's nothing you can do about it. Are you gonna still mad about that time I gave you detention for breaking my globe? Nope.
Oh.
And I'll have you know that that globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoops in the first place, so she'll fit in the college just fine.
Hey.
See this bit. So I'm guessing, like, also if you're depending on how far down your heart rating is with each dad, you also get a different bit at this bit.
Which is pretty
Yeah.
neat.
As the party starts to wind down, take a seat in the back porch steps. So sits. We already had this bit.
It looks like a lot of your decisions actually really do matter, which is great.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of games boast that. I think this is actually, like, one that does.
Yep. Doop.
Ugh. Huh.
Glance over the back of the yard where Robert's sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me. I'll leave you to it. Me and them are gonna get ice cream. Love you, Pops. Anna runs off to join her friends. I take a seat next to Robert. Robert, as the last guest, I take a seat next to Robert as the last guests make their way out of the house.
Oh.
Hey. Hey. Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table. Good stuff. Yup. So, had a chance to talk to Val. She physically threatened you? Yeah. That's my girl. She said you've been doing better. Trying to work out on the vices. I also showered today. We sit in silence for a moment. You know, every day for me is a battle against my own self-destructive habits. But, lately, it's gotten a little easier. Thanks for talking some sense into me. Try to get things through my thick skull sometimes, but what you said that night has actually helped. I'm glad. I like you, Bulso. I like you a lot. I haven't felt this way about somebody in a long time. I lean in and kiss him for a moment before he pulls away. He has my hand in his. You're special to me. But I have some stuff I need to work on, emotionally, before I can get into anything romantic with you. You deserve better than who I am right now. I need to be on my own for a bit. Figure some things out. Of course. I think what you're reading right now is a friend. I'm very happy to be that for you. Thank you. That means a lot to me. You ever ready for more than that? You know where to find me. Let's hunt ghosts sometime. I would love that. Oh, I head on his shoulders and watch the sun slowly dip below the horizon together. We did it!
Yeah.
Yeah,
That probably wasn't the best ending, but I don't
I'm
care.
satisfied
I
with
don't
it.
know. That's actually kind of a cool ending.
I really like that ending.
Yeah, I'm really satisfied with that.
Yeah. It's not that he's outright rejecting you or anything. No, he's like, he needs to work through his own things first before
Oh, that's a nice.
you move on with the relationship.
This thing with Robert's actually real nice. The Robert pinup you get. Not technically a pinup, but it's nice.
It's not very pin-uppy, but it's still pretty darn good. It's got dog.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait.
There it goes.
Chat says we did get the best
Oh.
one.
Cool. Alright.
Well, I really like that.
Yeah, that was really nice.
I like that. It's a different ending than what you usually get.
Yeah, that was really cool. I like that a lot. Let me see. Oh, we have one piece of live fan art from Johnny. Let me go and do that real quick. You're gonna see infinity for second chat. Here we have a piece from Johnny Dragon, a bit of art of Hugo. Thanks for the art, Johnny.
Thank you.
Yeah, rad. Well, I think I'm going to. I think I'm probably gonna end the stream here. Actually, thanks everybody for coming out. You guys have anything to say before we cut it off?
Yu-Gi-Oh is still my favorite.
Yeah, he's good.
Hugo is good dad.
Yep.
Also, the dads that we completed are filled in.
Yep.
It's even colored.
Yeah, that's a really nice touch.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to end stream now.
Have a good night.
Good night, everybody. Have a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Hanukkah.
Bye.